Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Atari. Hello, Wolf. Hello, Ouija. Hello, Cat Frog.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. 27 months. Thank you so much for the love. And Cody, hello. And welcome, Asta. Asta, if you want to go by any other name in this chat, feel free to let me know. I will call you Asta until then, but if you've got any name preferences, feel free to let me know. But damn, Steven, 27 months, let's fucking go. Hey, Rasira. I hope everyone's doing well today. I hope everyone's had a good weekend. We've got an interesting update to the stream. They have not arrived yet, but we do have a new mod added to the team, a new mod incoming. 22 berries, hell yeah, yummy. But yes, we have a new mod to the team. I'm sure if you are a regular to the stream, you will know the name quite well. But we'll give them a big welcome once they come in here. Make sure to give them a lot of love. I realize Zeph is also someone who'll understand this. I'm on as a composer for my big brother's gig working with life. How the giraffe? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Oh my goodness, happy healthy Harold. What a classic guy. Hey, Moth. How you doing today? A normal message for once. We like your silly messages, but your normal messages are just as appreciated. Yes, we do have a new mod alert. I was going to wait until we hit 500 followers, but I feel like they've been going kind of above and beyond in the community, and I was like, what is the point of putting this off? I'm doing good, but I'm on bed rest because you had a thing removed from your hip. Oh my goodness. Oh my good. Wow. Yeah, rest well, dude. I'm so sorry you're having such a rough time. Ouch. Was it like a tumor, or was like your bone or muscle doing something weird, something getting in the way? You got your kidneys removed. Can I have them? Cody's ready to sell them. Cody's ready to sell those kidneys. Oh, it was a cyst. Okay. But still, make sure to look after yourself, dude. Surgery, even the most minor of surgeries can take a lot out of a person, so look after yourself. Hello, Mr. Santiago. I think I said your name right, but if you have any other name that you want to go by, feel free to let me know. What's good? Nothing much. I've had a pretty good weekend. I had to do voting on Saturday because the state that I'm in had statewide council, like local council elections. I'm pretty sure the entire state had it. So I had to do voting on Saturday, and then yesterday, my favorite NRL team, my favorite rugby league team, they played their final. They were in the semi-finals, and they didn't win. They lost, so they're out of the finals. This is like their first finals in like 9 years, and they didn't make it any further than the semis, and I'm so sad about it. And they were winning the entire game. They lost in the they were winning until the last 5 minutes, and I was disappointed. I was very disappointed. I was so excited for them. It's because my lucky socks were in the wash. I wasn't wearing my lucky socks. I'm sure that's why they lost. You got back into Persona 5? Hell yeah, has it been fun? I want to jump into the Persona series, but I feel like that would be a lot. And I've already got so many games on my plate already, I don't want to also have Persona in my backlog. So maybe once I've, kicked my backlog a little bit, then I'll start getting into Persona stuff. Did you get a Democracy Sausage? I did not get a Democracy Sausage, because they sold out at like 1 p.m. and we got there at 2. So so unluckily we didn't get anything to eat, but we did walk up to like a little shopping district nearby where the voting place was, so we did get some food afterwards, and we just kind of wandered the shops and stuff like that. And I tried my remember the few weeks ago, well, it wasn't a few weeks ago, it was more than a few, where I talked about the earplugs that I got, the flare calmers, that they're not really earplugs because they don't completely plug your ear. They like funnel sound. They're like funnels basically, and they funnel sound into your ear in a different way. I finally got to try them out in like a fairly busy environment for the first time, and let me tell you, pretty damn good. You really don't notice a difference when you wear them until you take them out. And you're like, oh damn, that was really like, you know, I wouldn't say muffling, but sounds were so much less sharp. The sounds were just, they weren't distorted or anything. They weren't muffled. I could hear everything just fine. I could carry conversations with people just fine. It was just, I don't know. Once I took them off, I was like, dampening. Yeah, kind of dampening. Yeah, I'd say that would be the best thing. So I might do a little like mini review on my TikTok or something like that. I meant to also do a mini review of my new headphones once I got them in, but I have since not done one of those. But maybe I will. Might not be very talkative, kind of shut down yesterday, so trying to get more social again. That's all right, Moth. Take all the time you need. Look after yourself first. Don't push yourself or burn yourself out. Play today's contexto. Don't mind if I do, Ouija fan. Hey, Vol, how you doing today? I commiserate with you, Zeph. The doco I've been working on, which has been taking a lot of energy, writing 15 minutes of music at least. Oh, jeez. I just got feedback that the longest and most difficult piece should be scrapped. Oh, no. Oh, that would be so hard to take. I'm so sorry, dude. That sucks. I am so sorry. That is not good at all. I hope that, I don't know what I hope, but I am sorry. That does sound like a really rough thing to hear. All right, I'm moving to the contexto. Everyone say hello to the contexto. We'll also do the latroso as well, because we always do the latroso these days. I'm just tired, but at least it means that the simple stuff is easy to focus on now. Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, I think I read it wrong. So it's going to be scrapped, but it's not like you have to redo it. It's just not going to be done at all, is what I'm hearing. So I guess that's not the worst thing that we could have going on. Okay. I think I get it now. I like the new transition. Thank you. Thank you so much. I like it a lot too. It's really cute. It was between this and a giant strawberry that literally rolled across the stream, but I felt like the art style of that stinger transition didn't really match the kind of vibes of the stream. So I picked this one instead, even though it's a little longer of a transition, but that's okay. I'll be more chatty once I'm done making grilled cheese. Oh, grilled cheese is the absolute best. Cheese on toast, mwah. It's not being used. I don't need to redo it. Okay, well that's good at least. It sucks that such hard work you've put into something isn't really going to be utilized, but at least they didn't say this is all wrong, you're gonna have to do it again. You know, I guess there's sort of a bright side. We will play Squirtle as well, Atari, but we'll do the Contexto first. Also, hello, Viper. Hope you're doing well. Alright. Let's get some words in. What are we doing today? What are the words we got going on? What are we thinking? I'm not sure where... Well, obviously, let's start with metal, because we always have to start with metal. Okay. Metal's not the bad one we've got. Okay. Sleep, we can do sleep. Balloon. Balloon is a little left field. Unfortunately, not the greatest, but sleep is okay. In what world... What word have we got that metal and sleep are close to each other context-wise? Meadow? We can try meadow. Oof, meadow not the greatest. Grass? Grass is better than meadow. Yeah, none of the pieces I wrote were like, do all of this again. It was more so, this is close, but you need to change these things. Okay, that's all right. That feels like what I got in my first assignment with my library study. A lot of it was like, we need, this answer is almost good. We just need more from you. So I feel you. Music, bed, and house. Okay, house is the best one out of that gang. In case you didn't see my earlier message, I got to the starter selection on Pokemon Sun. Oh, my bad, I did not see that message. I'm sorry. And I went with Litten because the fire types are the best for me. Once I'm done with Sonic Generations 3DS, I'll start on Pokemon Sun. Litten's a cool choice, but I actually never chose Litten. I had both. I got both Sun and Moon because one of my parents gave me Sun and then the other one of my parents gave me Moon, which I don't know how they coordinated that, but they did. And then I decided, okay, I'm gonna play both of these games, but I want to make sure I play both of these games differently. So I made sure to pick different starters on each game, and I made sure to make completely different teams in each game because I just wanted both games to feel a little different as I was playing them fairly simultaneously. And I picked Rowlet in one of the games, and then I picked Poplio in the other game. And honestly, Poplio I think is my favorite starter. My favorite of the Alolan starters. I think Rowlet is fairly objectively the best starter of the three, but Poplio has my heart. I love the little seal. I love Brionne. Brionne is like one of the few actual cool looking, oh, you know what? I'll guess Owl. Litten is actually, okay, I think Litten is really good. I think Litten's powerful. Yeah, competitively. I don't think of things competitively. I think when I say Rowlet's the best starter, I thought more in like a popularity thing. Like, I feel like Rowlet was the most popular of those three. Yeah, design-wise, Rowlet is absolutely the favorite. But my favorite was Poplio. Because Poplio was like a goofy little guy, and then Brionne is beautiful for a middle evolution. Middle evolutions are often so janky, but Brionne is an amazing middle evolution. And then Primarina, oh, beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Something to lighten up Moth. Moth has another animal other than a moth now. What do you have, Moth? What have you got? Tell me more. You gotta let me know. Incineroar is just one of, if not the best starter Pokemon competitively. That is true. I have heard that before. I'm not very much a competitive Pokemon player at all. I'm not a part of that scene at all. I play Pokemon for the story. I like Pokemon designs. I don't really care for Pokemon when it comes to strengths and weaknesses, especially in competitive battle. I'm definitely more of a casual Pokemon player, but I have heard that Incineroar's a fucking beast. Incineroar is a beast. You know, I played Pokemon Ranger just the other day. Which one? Which one? Beat it so I could get the Manaphy egg? Wait, which Ranger? The first one? I've played Shadows of Almia, and I think Shadows of Almia is easily one of the best Pokemon spin-off games I've ever played. I want to play the other original Ranger, but I don't have it. I'm hoping I can get like a secondhand copy at some point. My brain's not working great. You gonna go make waffles? Oh, waffles are good. Enjoy your waffles, Atari. And I will put Torterra first. Torterra will be first in Squirtle, just for you. Water is our highest. C. Maybe drink? Drink. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh fuck! Hey, Thunder Phoenix! I just realized, I never Sorry, give me 2 seconds. I just realized I forgot the most important thing that I was meant to do, which was, that's really funny. Hey everyone, first of all, say hello to our new mod. Second of all, I actually forgot to mod him on Twitch. Whoopsies. Thunder Phoenix, you should have a sword next to your name now when you speak again. That was completely my bad. I've modded you on Discord. But I didn't mod you on fucking Twitch. That's so funny. But hello! Welcome to being a mod, Thunder Phoenix. And yeah, everyone give a lot of love to Thunder Phoenix as a mod. I was considering, like, I've legit been considering Thunder Phoenix for mod for months. But over the past few days, I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna, like, what the fuck am I waiting for? So I asked him, and he said yes. So we've got a new mod now. Welcome, Thunder Phoenix, to the team. I have never, I don't think, well, do I even have mod view? Or do I just have streamer view? Can I look at things from mod view? I almost went with Incineroar in my Sun playthrough, but I chose Decidueye instead. Decidueye is great. Poplio is definitely my favorite. I don't remember what I had in my other teams, though. I would tell you what I had in my other teams, but I've already forgotten. I think I had a Rockruff / Lycanroc in one of my teams. I had an Oricorio in one of my teams. I think it was the yellow one. I had a Cutiefly on one of my teams. Probably my favorite Pokemon over both of my teams. Tea, soda, coffee. I love all the Alolan starters. They're my favorite. They're my 4th favorite starter trio. I think the Alolan starters are super, super, super solid as a starter trio. Like, all of them were great. All of them had super interesting type pairings, because we had, what? Decidueye was Grass Ghost. Incineroar broke the firefighting curse. Well, actually, no. Delphox broke the firefighting curse, but Incineroar continued to break the firefighting curse by giving us Fire Dark. And then we got Primarina, which was Water Fairy. And I think those are really unique type duos. Liquid and Bubbles. I think Bubble was a word in Contexto one time. I think I remember that. Funny that Incineroar isn't firefighting, since it's still basically fire muscles. Listen, they were probably so close to making Incineroar firefighting, but they were like, oh, don't think we can do this again. You have frogs? My moth, that's so cool. I love frogs. Frogs are absolutely amazing and they're adorable. I love frogs so much. Cola, soda, fizzy. I'm trying to think of other words for like soda. I'm about to start yapping about why firefighting Incineroar doesn't make sense. I mean, go for it. Go for it, dude. Soda. Like, I'm trying to think of like what, like I know there's, oh, it's a new animal Moth likes a lot other than moths. Join the club. I also like frogs a lot. Well, I do also like moths a lot. Welcome to the club. You can be a duo with cat frog. You can be moth frog and Mare can be cat frog. The fighting type often represents honorable warriors. The dark type in turn represents more underhanded fighting. Incinerator is a heel wrestler, the bad guy, hence the dark type. That's so cool. I didn't know that sort of lore behind the difference between sort of fighting and dark types. That's really cool. Sometimes I think I'm like, oh, I'm such a good Pokemon fan. I know so much stuff. But in all fairness, I think I'm such a middle of the road Pokemon fan these days. I don't know everything. I don't look into everything. I'm not as well versed as I used to be at 12. You have a crocheted plush of Mothman? That's so cool. I love that. Maybe a straw to drink out of. What could be higher than soda? Milk. We hadn't guessed milk yet. Oh my goodness. I can't believe this. Mocha, latte, chai, with milk, soda, drink, beverage, coffee. What could this be? Sometimes I forget Pokemon exists like Bruxish. Bruxish is definitely one of the more forgettable Pokemon out there. And I think there are a lot. I think the more Pokemon that are introduced into the game, the more forgettable Pokemon are going to be there. Like, even Pokemon that were originally considered kind of interesting and cool, now that more Pokemon, you know, take up more memory space, I guess, in people's heads, they will slowly become less memorable. Smoothie, that's a good one. Juice! None of us guessed juice! Oh, what on earth could this be? Milk, juice, soda, cream, and cheese. Dairy? Just in general? Yeah, dairy's there. Breakfast? Maybe. Breakfast's a little lower, but still solid. Milk, juice, soda, dairy, cream. Like, maybe sweet? Okay, sweet is there. Dessert? Dessert is there. Butter? Oh! Okay! Butter's our best guess yet. Nice job. Butter. Margarine? I forget how to spell that. Peanut? Because I'm thinking peanut butter. Toast. Bread. Okay. Cheese? I think we did cheese. Yeah, cheese is 101. Butter, milk, juice, soda, margarine, jam. I like that. I like jam. The game doesn't, but I like jam. Maybe jelly. No? Okay. Butter, milk, juice, soda, margarine. Pancakes. Waffle? Taro's making a waffle right now. Sugar. Ah! What the hell were the other closest words? Carbohydrate. Fructose. Starch. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't think we would I don't think we would have gotten any of these, except maybe syrup. We might have gotten syrup, yeah. Mare was gonna guess syrup, but we would have gotten almost nothing in between these. We had to go straight to sugar there. Nice job, Vol. And also nice job, Steven on the butter. And nice job, me on the milk. Let's go. All right, let's do the Latroso because I want, oh no, Latroso's not here. No, where's Latroso? Give me Latroso. There we go. It's coming. Let's go. Let's do Latroso now. Let's start with player or played. Okay, we've got an E and an R, but they're in the wrong order and they're in the wrong space. Red. Okay. We've got an R and an E, but it's not the beginning. Latroso is basically a bit like Wordle, except it's hard to just, oh, fire could work. Okay, fire, okay, E isn't the end word either. So Latroso is basically, it's similar to Wordle, where if it's like gray, the letter is not in the word. If the word is in, if the letter is in orange, that means it is correct, that the letter is in there, but it's in the wrong order. So it would have to be before the P and the E. If they're green but they're separated, it means they're in the right order, but there's a letter between them. If there's a rounded thing at the beginning or the end, that means you have found either the last letter or the first letter in the game. And if they are green and all connected, that means they're the correct letters in the correct order. So remove wouldn't be the correct, won't be correct because the R isn't the first letter because it isn't curvy, but we can still do it anyway to see that there is in fact another E. So there's a double E, quite possibly. How about, trees? Okay, there is it does go R-double-E. So we've got re. So we have to figure out what that means. Green? Oh, green is good. Oh, it's gonna be green, isn't it? It is. Nice job. Breeze would have been a good one as well, but green. Mare catches onto this game really quickly. All right, cool. Now let's do the Squirtle. Let's do Squirtle daily. My favorite color too. Green's a good color, but my favorite will always be purple. I'll always be a purple person. Now, Atare asked for Torterra first, so I will do Torterra first. All right. So what we're learning is that we have to pick a Pokemon that is higher than Gen 4. It is not grass. It is not ground type. It is shorter than 2.2 meters, and it weighs less than 310 kilos. Incineroar and Garbodor. Let's do Incineroar first. And then, okay, it's less than Gen 7, so we can do Garbodor. Okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere. So we've now got, it's a Gen 5 single type Pokemon that is shorter than 1.8 meters and weighs less than 83 kilos. It could probably be like, I don't know, maybe Watchog? Okay, it's not a normal type. Yeah, monotype is interesting. So now it's a short one. It's less than a meter tall. Hey, Bob, happy Tuesday. Is Sandile from Gen 5? Sandile is from Gen 5. It is a double type though, but I think we can go through some of the double types just to make sure that we've got like the correct typings and stuff like that. Sigilyph? I mean, we can still do Sigilyph to try and cancel out Psychic and Flying. So it's not Psychic or Flying. So Sork. We can try Sork. Ooh, Sork is 1.4 meters though, so probably not Sork. What's the water starter in Gen 5? Oshawott! Oshawott! It's not Oshawott. Piplup is Gen 4, so it would not be Piplup. Oh, we've got 2 guesses left. Oh, we're already fucking it up, aren't we? Okay. We've gotta do some really intense guessing here to figure this out. So it is shorter than 0.7 meters, taller than 0.5 meters. It weighs less than 15 kilos, but weighs more than 6 kilos. Yeah, grass was already guessed. Joltik? Maybe? It would cancel out the electric bug. Oh my goodness. Okay, it really did cancel out the electric bug. Okay. We've got these types left. Ice, fighting, rock, ghost, dragon, steel, and fairy. What's Axu? Axu is points. Okay, it can't be Axu. Because Axu is 0.6. Okay, it has to be 0.6 meters tall. It has to be 0.6 meters tall. And it has to... That's what we know. So we're just gonna make sure to not put a Pokemon in if it's not 0.6 meters. So it weighs less than 15 kilos, but it weighs more than 6 kilos. Yeah, we can do this now. We just have to figure out... I don't remember any... Okay, none of the Vanillite line are 0.6. Slurpuff is Gen 6. Well, we can pretty much cancel out that it's a fairy type, because fairy type didn't happen until Dano's dual type. Dano is dark dragon, so it's not any of the Dino or Dano line. How about Durant? Oh no, Durant is bug steel. Cubchoo. No, Cubchoo is 0.5. Not a dragon type? Yeah, probably not a dragon. Ghost. What are the Gen 5 ghost types? I can't think of them. What are the Gen 5 rock types? There's that... Oh, I've got the Gen 5 rock type. Oh, Cryogonal? That's 1.1 meters, so it's not that. Roggenrola! Roggenrola is 0.4. Okay, but how about Boldor? Damn it, Boldor is 0.9. Okay, so it's not the rock types. Oh. Oh! It's not Mienfoo? How big is Timber? I don't know. It's Timber. There it is. There it is. Oh, I should have guessed the Clink line, but Timber fit the height and weight restrictions. So yeah, Timber was the answer. Oh my goodness, we nearly fucked that up so badly we had to get it on the last guess there. Oh, that was so close. Came in clutch. It really came in clutch knowing exactly what the height was. The green makes an L? Oh, it does! It makes an L for how we almost nearly lost. Now, do we want to do any others? I feel like, okay. I've got an idea, chat. I don't know how you would all feel about this, but I feel like considering it's become like tradition, basically, like almost every single stream, someone redeems a do Contexto, do Squirtle, stuff like that. Should I just erase the redeems and just do it every stream? Just run through it, like, let's do all of our daily things. Like, should we just do that instead of having it as a redeem? Because I feel like it's just become tradition at this point, instead of just making it something that people have to redeem. It would also mean you'd some of you would save some points. A few of you, usually Mesa and Vol, I think are the main ones that like to redeem these. So I think it would be interesting to possibly, I might put it up as a poll in the Discord to see how we would all feel about that, because I'm like, I just want to run through all of them. I want to do squares now. I want to do that one that Mare showed me. I like doing these. Look at this. Oh, we've already got gnome. Shit. I can do it correctly. Gnomed. It's not a word. Squares is fun. I've been kind of obsessed. Snore. Snored. Home. Homer. Homed. Gnome. Gnome. Goon. Moon. Oh. Here we go. Snom is there? Well, we can check Snom. Ah! Rude. Oh, that's fucked up. Rome? No? Hour? Chore? That's, whoops. Shh. No one saw that. Oh, and then we can do moons. Goons. Monk. Nice. I can't believe this game hates Pokemon. I know, right? So rude. Germ. Rons. I don't know. I feel like there's something here. Shoe. There we go. Demo. Oh, I like that. Demon. Demons. There we go. Honk. Oh, I like honk. Honk is good. Shore and shored. Ooh, I like that. Cool. So we've got we're already, oh my goodness, we're already up to nearly 100. We're so quick with this one, hey. I don't know. Yeah, that wouldn't be a word. Oh shit. That's not how you, how about mono? Would mono be a word? Yeah, mono is a word. What? Listen! Sometimes in squares, like, you just have to put letters together and it will turn out to be words. Sometimes it's just how it goes. I wish I could do hog. Hong. Okay. See? Hong. Has anyone used the word hong at all? Because I haven't, but apparently it's a word. Hong. Chong? Okay, no. Snog! Snog! We're gonna go British and go with snog. The C word absolutely has to go to H. I don't know, chom. Nope, that's, damn it. Chon. There it is! Shoe? I think we did shoe. We did do shoe. Demo already done. Wish the E was next to the N, then we could do Reno. Remo? That's not even how you spell Remo! Good job, me. I did do hour, right? I do... Howard? Nope.
Riam.
Hush. Hush, Thunder Phoenix. But thank you for the bit. Rome, I think we already tried Rome Shifty, but hello, welcome in. Maud? Nope. Did we do more? We didn't do more. Okay. Mawa? Whoops. Didn't mean to go to the E. Nowa? Have you done hoon? I think I did hoon. Oh! The word hoon doesn't work. It doesn't exist, apparently. Hour? I think we did hour. I did do hour. Chom. Chon. There's so many words to do with this H. Hoon. Plural? We can do hoons. Plural. Except we can't. When in Rome. Yeah. Snore. I did that already. Okay. Did I do shore? I think someone else guessed shore and I did it already. Home? I think we did home. We did. Did we do homed? We did. Moons? I think Mare gave us moons. Yeah, we do have the word list as well on the screen that tells us everything we've done. I'll scroll it down a little so you can see more of them. But noom. Noom. Homer? Homer is done. It did work though. Trying to think, would there be like an SCH? Shush. Shug. Shog. What? Shog is a word. Homo? Yeah, let's fucking go. And it's not, and homo isn't even bonus, it's one of the legit words. Yeah, it is a prefix that means same, but it can also very funnily be honor. Can we do? Oh, we can do honor. We can! Oh my goodness, and we can do honored. Nice job, Vol. I didn't even think of honor because, wait, would they allow the other spelling of honor? Would they allow? They do allow the other spelling of honor. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was a good find. Honor was a good find. We're doing so well. Look at us. We found 27 of the 37 words, and we've also got 7 extra words. Okay. Yeah, there goes most of the H's, and there also goes the 8-letter word. We don't need to go to the 8-letter word we don't need to try for the 8-letter word anymore. Good job, everyone. I always remember we can switch these as well to make it look different. Red. Road. Mode. Node. Nor. Hode. Yes. Yeah, we got Hode. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Shua? How do I even do that? Oh yeah. I think we did get shoe. Oh my goodness, the sense it. No? Oh my goodness. Oh, we didn't have shoe. Oh my goodness, I swear I did shoe, my bad. My bad, we're now 6 words off. Is chord a word? Maybe. It is indeed! Oh my goodness, we've done all of the 6 and 5-letter words that they need. Gnomed? No. Gnomer? No. Wow, we're actually so close. This is the best I've ever done. Well, I'd say I'd ever done, but this isn't what I've done. This is what we've done. Mons? Oh, shit. Yeah, Mons. That was one of the bonus words, though. Try, like, nons? Nope. Remo? Hoa? Sure. What the fuck? Bonus word. Remo, I think we did. I think I tried Remo already. Oh, that's, nope. There we go. Hong? Nope. Snoo. Shoon. Oh, okay. Bonus word. Nose, N-O-H-S, sure. We do Hons. Whoop. Hons. Moo, unfortunately 3-letter words don't work. Homeron? What is Homeron? Not a word, unfortunately. God, we've got 4 words left. We've got 4 words left. One starts with an E, one starts with an M, one starts with an N, and one starts with an O. Oh, Snom. I wish Snom was a word. I wish Snom was a word that worked. We also have 3 hints. So, maybe Emon? Emor? Emo? Yeah, those numbers mean how many words are left that start with these letters. Moon, already done Moon Viper. That was my mouth. That was a mouth noise. Before you ask, mouth noise. I promise, did not fart into the mic. I swear. I did try Mons. I did do Mons. It's not Mons. We could do... I'm gonna do a hint. Okay. The O one goes O-N. The onch? Oncho. Just 4-letter? We've got a 4-letter and a 7-letter left. Those are the ones we've got left. Onom. Onor. That's Honore. Oh. Onshome. Oh, this is so weird. Ooze? Holy shit. Nice job. Bonus word, though. Mono? We did mono already. Romon? I don't know. Remon. I was sure that that thing would become a 0, but apparently not. It was the bonus word for some reason. Oh, so it goes on. On-ho. I'm not sure of anything in this game anymore. True. They've started speaking true Australian now. Oh my god. Let's just get another hint. Okay, so the M1 goes M-O. Monch. Moo. I don't know. Manor. Mono. Mono. What the fuck? I feel like I should just put all of these letters into like an anagram maker and be like, here, do it. Oh, maybe if I switch everything around again, it might help somehow. So we've got one that goes O-N, and then we've got one that goes M-O. Emor? Not Emor. M-O-H-S? Unfortunately not. I wish the O was here and then we could go mosh. Very frustrating. I don't know. S is there, so we can't do Eros. Oh, give me the last hint. What? Eons. Yes! Okay, we've got the E word. Fuck yeah. Manga? Manga, how do we do that? Oh, like that? Oh my goodness, nice job. That was a bonus word though. Manga was great though, Viper. Oh. Sorry, I'm opening my chocolate milk. It's not a carton this time, it's a Tetra Pak with a straw. Oh shit, my straw fell apart. Oh, now what? Okay, I'm gonna put it back the other way around. I'm fucking this up. Chipty, thank you so much for the follow. Moho? Moho. What the? That was the M word? The M word was moho? In what universe is the M word moho? Okay, well, I've already forgotten what the hints were. We had one, I think we had one that went OS, and then we had one that went, didn't think we got one for the N. I know homo and moho. Mace, thank you so much for the hydrate and the stretch. There we go. Okay, here's a question. What does the letter being blanked out mean? I thought it meant it wasn't a part of any more words, but does that just mean it's not the beginning of any more words? Because I'm really confused. What does the fox say? It's not a part at all, but we just did eons. Oh, okay, eons did have, we went eons with the blank N instead of the actual N. Okay, so it's not used in any word. Okay, so we've got one 4-letter word left and we've got one 7-letter word left. Noah? Oh, nope. How about no more? Well, no, it can't be, it's 5 letters. We've got an O and we've got an N. Onor? Whoop. I think we did that already, because then Thunder Phoenix made fun of it, because it sounds like an Australian going, oh no! Onor! What could this be? Vol! Holy shit! Vol, you are a genius. Also, fuck. Norm! Phoenix, thank you so much for the well-deserved gift sub to Vol. Oh my goodness, you carried that game. Holy shit. Also, sorry, I have to do an American accent because Mesa made me. Hell yeah. Let's go, Vol. Fuck my life. Oh my god, we got it. Let's share my result. Let's share it. Twitter. Give me a Twitter. The strawberry patch are the goats. Got all the words. We got all the words because I think I did a few good ones in there. This is exactly how I sound, I can confirm. Oh my god. Okay. Short patch of the goats, we got all the words. There we go. Nice job. Oh my goodness, I can't believe we did that. That's so cool. What's my notification? Oh, thank you, Daisy, for the lack. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we did it. Yeah, let's get some burgers and some hot dogs. Some hot diggity dogs. As a Midwesterner, that's me exactly. Why, thank you. There's one thing I try for in my American accent, it's the accuracy. It's not. Well, now that we've, won the biggest boss fight, I think we moved to AI the Somnium files, because we did everything today. And also, how are you, Mesa? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I forgot about the strawberry transition. It's so cute, isn't it? I'm so happy with it. I love it so much. Oh, I just got an ad for the Jackbox Naughty pack. And for some reason when your Stinger transition animation plays, it quiets you for a second while it plays. Does it? Let me try that. Did it actually quiet me? I'll have to play that back on the replay. I might have to figure that out then. Let me see if I can settings it. Properties. Oh. Sorry. Sorry, that was the worst sneeze right into the mic. A very long crossfade, okay. There's audio monitoring. Doesn't seem like it's meant to change the audio at all. Oh, okay. I found it. I think I found out how to fix it. The audio fade style is fade out to transition point, then fade in. But instead I'll do crossfade, and I'll see how that goes. Sorry, there's another sneeze coming. Nope, there isn't another sneeze coming. All right, let's move to PC game and see if it works this time. Okay. Was that better this time? That was better? Okay, I fixed it. For the games in your want to playlist, do you not have those yet? No. The games that are in my want to playlist are games that I do already own. I basically put my entire Steam backlog and my entire Epic Games backlog and stuff like that. The only game that I don't have from my want to play and rank 1 is Let's Go Pikachu. That's the only one I don't have. All right. Oh, this sneeze is still there, but it's not happy. All right, let me change the game category. All right, so what we got happening in our playthrough of Nirvana Initiative is we changed the routes because we got to an ending. Look into a light source. That might make you sneeze. I don't have a light. Oh, I do have a light here. Do light sources make people sneeze? I looking at my computer screen? Is that not a light source? I'll look out my window. I think that's the best light source. You know, the sun. It's not doing anything. It's alright. When the sneeze comes... Oh, I forgot. I forgot about the accent. Fuck. When the sneeze will come, it will come. A bright lamp? Oh, I've got a lamp next to me that I haven't turned on. Let me turn on this lamp and let me bring my microphone with me. Can I get a sneeze, please? Spare sneeze. It's not happening. The sneeze is going away now, and now I'm blind. That's alright. Alright. Now... Oh, okay, Mace's here, so I should probably reiterate my ideas. Should I keep Contexto and Squirtle and Wordle as redeems? Or should they just be default things that we do every day? I'm still getting more opinion pieces, but considering Mesa is one of the people who does redeem Contexto quite often, I thought it would be good to get your opinion on this. Okay. Now, while we wait for the answer to that question, I will give a recap of AI the Somnium Files. What happened in AI the Somnium Files last week is Komeiji is dead. Komeiji is very dead. Komeiji is dead, and we realized that Terror was right under our noses the entire time. What happened to who? Komeiji is dead. So Komeiji is, he was a father that got really involved with, the black market, and he got involved with, yeah, he was an arms dealer illegally. I need to, oh, I forgot to do something. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I had something. Yeah. I'm sorry. My brain is dying. Let me add something. Change Contexto. Wordle. I spelled Wordle wrong. 2, 1 mega redeem. Okay, there we go. Okay. Sorry, Shifty. My brain is going this there wherever we're going. So, Air the Somnium Files is a murder mystery game. This is the sequel to Air the Somnium Files called Nirvana Initiative, where we follow the stories of 2 different people from 2 different timelines, one from present day and one from 6 years ago. At one point, right now we are playing through what happened 6 years ago, which we are investigating a series of serial killings called the half-body murders, where 4 people have been killed up until this point by a person we only know as Tara. And it's called the half-body killings because Tara only leaves half of the body to be found. The bodies are cut in half vertically, and we only find I think it's their right sides that we find. So we're currently trying to investigate that. Last week, the last time we played this game, we encountered the 4th killing of a man named Komeiji, who was a struggling comedian who then became an arms dealer to keep his head afloat and support his son. And we now have to investigate that murder. However, over the past few sessions as we've been investigating, our main character, Ryuki, has started going a little bit loopy. His mental health has really taken a toll. So we're starting this part of the game in the hospital to get him checked out and see if he is okay mentally. That's where we're at right now. I can fill in more details as we go along, so feel free to ask more questions because there are definitely many details that I've missed, especially the whole AI part of it and the syncing and the eyeballs and stuff like that. That's a whole other thing. This is why Jack Black was cast in the Minecraft movie. They couldn't get Kameji to play the role of Steve. The Minecraft movie fills me with so much rage, bro. Just animate the movie. Like, just animate the entire movie. Yeah, he is finding halves of bodies, so you would understand that that would be, you know, fairly traumatic to deal with. Alright, we're in the hospital because we're gonna have people look if we're okay.
I know Shoma went on that car.
Praying to a god or Buddha isn't going to heal your heart.
So, what did you want to investigate here? She couldn't have said anything with terror threatening her. Finding a mom.
Yeah, so we did do a quick investigation, and now we have to go to hospital to make sure we're okay because we made a deal with our AI sidekick. What haunted spot would you like to go to? Are mountains haunted? And I'm gonna go to mountains because that seems like the least haunted place to go. I didn't know well, I guess it depends on the mountain. Everest? Absolutely haunted. The amount of people that have died there, so haunted. But like, other mountains? Probably not as haunted. All right. Hello, Miss Nurse. Oh, I can wink sync with her. Who are you?
My name is Hanayo Nasu. I'm a nurse at this hospital.
Hanayo. Okay, nice to meet you.
I used to go by a different name.
Oh.
You got married?
No, the opposite. I got a divorce.
Oh. Good for you, I
I'm
think.
back to my maiden name.
Fair enough. Good for you. Or bad for you. Did he cheat? Did you cheat? What happened? Go off, queen? Exactly. What a time to tune back in. I know. We tuned back into Divorce Nurse. How long have I been here?
It's been a few hours since you arrived.
Has he lost all of that time?
A few hours? Impossible.
Oh my goodness. Ryuki, I think Ryuki is experiencing, like, I think Ryuki has got some sort of dissociative disorder. She's divorced? Does that mean I have a chance? Vol! I mean, yeah, probably. Yeah, I'm thinking Ryuki either has a sort of psychosis disorder or he has some sort of dissociative disorder, because I feel like those are the only two, like, kinds of disorders you can get that are like, that make you like lose hours where you don't remember what's happening. Either that or he just has memory loss. I don't know, maybe early onset dementia or something. Those would be the three disorders that I could think of. It's either something psychotic, something dissociative, or dementia. Stay at the hospital.
Mr. Ryuki, do you remember getting a checkup?
I don't think he does. I have memory loss. Okay. I wouldn't say I have memory loss, I just don't have the greatest memory. I have a very selective memory. It really depends what I find important to me or interesting, and then what I don't find important or interesting to me.
I'm sure the doctor would have told you.
I think a lot of neurodivergent people have memory issues.
No, I have no idea.
Oh, jeez.
Then I'm afraid I'll have
Does
to be the
Tama
bearer of bad
remember
news.
these checkups and stuff like that? Surely Tama would be able to tell him.
Mr. Ryuki, you have what we call cognitive dysfunction.
Oh, okay. He doesn't have psychosis or a dissociative disorder or dementia. He has the secret fourth thing. Cognitive dysfunction.
Sometimes you'll forget what time it is or where you are, even lose track of the people around you.
Yeah, that sounds right.
It's all part of your condition. In addition to that, we believe that you have a short-term memory disorder.
Short-term memory disorder?
Tama, is this true?
Yes, it is.
Ooh.
This is difficult for me to say, but...
I'm not gonna lie, chat. This isn't me trying to be like... This isn't me trying to be like... I don't think it's me being ableist, but I feel I am stepping too far. Let me know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he has these sort of dysfunctions, if he's... I'm not sure he's cut out for detective work. No? I feel like... Unless he gets treatment, of course. I just feel like... It feels like memory problems and stuff like that are, to a detective, what colorblindness is to being a pilot. Like, they're just not compatible. It just gets in the way of how you work and what you would be able to do in your job. Why does Tama sound kinda? Oh, Shipty. Tama not only sounds like that, but in her, human form, she looks like that. Whatever you're thinking, yes. Tama is the most fan service character in the game. Easily.
Your condition is very serious.
Dami mommy? Yeah. Yeah. Yep. There's no point in me denying it. Yeah. She looks exactly how she sounds. Colorblind pilots are fairly common. Are they? Well, that's news to me. I guess it may depend on the colorblindness. Like, I think it's red-green colorblind specifically that's the problem. But if you're colorblind in another way, it might not be as serious. The only reason why I compare it to color blindness in pilots is because of that one scene in Little Miss Sunshine where the guy has a meltdown because he realizes he's colorblind.
We need to begin treatment immediately.
Oh, Ryuki. I don't think you're cut out for this job.
I'm going to get the files. I'll be right back, so please wait here.
We're gonna leave, aren't we? I know, we're gonna leave. Ryuki's gonna be like, I don't want to stay here anymore.
Okay, I went to the hospital like I promised.
So, Shipty, this is what I mean. This is Tama in her humanoid form. So yeah, I think you might get it now.
Now let's get going, Tama.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, he's leaving.
That nurse told you that you need to stay
I knew
here.
it.
I don't have time for that. I need to solve this case.
No, you don't!
Please, Tama. Just 3 more
The way
days.
that we know that he doesn't even solve this case in the end and he ends up just succumbing to his shit mental health issues and then becomes an alcoholic for the next 6 years. The way that we know he doesn't succeed makes this all the more worse. Because he's like, let's just put it off a little longer, let's just put it off a little longer. And then even when we do put it off, it doesn't happen. And we have to get an 18-year-old on the case. Instead, 6 years later.
I refuse.
Maybe he does solve the case, but like, in a way that isn't, like, feasible to actually doing something about it. My brain's not working too great. I wanted to crush my head with her thighs. Yeah, her legs are pretty great.
Fine, just 1 day. 24 hours is all I ask.
Oh, Ryuki.
Please let me do this. Please.
Don't. Tama, can you, like, send an electric shock through his head that, like, renders him unconscious? Like, please. I feel like at some point the AI should be able to take over the body of the character.
I'll give you some chocolate later.
She doesn't eat! She's
Are you joking?
There's no way!
You know I can't eat chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean like emotional chocolate.
Whatever that means. I would also like this electric shock, please. Where do I volunteer? Damn, you're all thirsty today, huh? Don't.
Fine.
No!
But you're only getting 24 hours.
I hate this.
Not a second longer.
I hate this. I hate this. They should have made him. Thomas should contact boss and tell what's happened. Cause like he's not fit for duty to do this. Oh well. To marble, I guess. I guess. Hey mama, how's it going? Yeah, let's start drinking. That's absolutely gonna solve all of our problems.
Welcome.
Hey mama.
We aren't open yet, though.
Has that ever mattered before? What have you got for us?
I've got something for you, Ryuki.
Yes?
What?
What is that?
It's hard, and it'll leave a mess all over your hands.
Oh.
I know exactly what
I
Mom's
already hate this.
It's chocolate.
It better be
That's what I was
chocolate.
going to say.
It's Valentine's Day.
Okay, it is gonna be chocolate.
I wanted all my customers to get some.
There's no way. Oh yeah, a lot of this game is very lewd. Shipty, there is literally a character in this game that, he goes Super Saiyan when he sees porn. Is one of the things he does. Inside the box is something hard. Play with it too much and you'll be left with a mess on your hands. Okay, that's all it's given us. So yeah, this game has a lot of adult suggestive stuff going for it. Do you have any information on the HB case?
Information, huh? Oh, I saw something online. There's this creepy video going around. Do you know about
Which
it?
one? There are like 3 creepy videos right now.
Are you talking about the Nirvana trial?
Mama giving her customers chocolate is sweet. It's so sweet. Mama is a lovely
Oh, not
character.
that one. There's another one.
There's another one?
It was released at midnight.
Oh, what?
It's called Nirvana X.
Oh, no.
That's right.
Ryuki, I looked it up. Once again, the original uploader is anonymous.
Oh, no.
It's just like that.
Why are there
QR
so
video.
many of these?
I thought it might have something to do with the HB.
Oh, it
case.
absolutely has something to do with the HB
Mama,
case.
Did you watch the video?
Yeah.
Nirvana Twitter? Don't you mean Nirvana Twitter?
Wanna see?
No, Ryuki, don't do it.
Oh,
Something bad might happen again.
that's true. It seems that whenever it seems like these videos in particular trigger some sort of trigger for Ryuki's cognitive dysfunction. Ooh. The ViewCube videos that have been released so far have not included anything that would induce a subliminal effect, but that doesn't mean they're safe. There's a possibility that there's a special production technique that only works on people who, like Ryuki, who have suffered some kind of trauma. The subliminal effect is a phenomenon in which a stimulus is given below the threshold of human perception, causing unconscious desires and emotions to arise in the person. Okay. Do we watch it? I don't think we watch it. Let's just ask where Mame is
Follow.
and move on from there. And if we have to watch it before we move forward in the game, then we will, but I think it should be our last resort here.
Did she get into trouble?
No, she's just the only person who has seen a serial killer face to face.
She may have come into contact with terror. She might have valuable information.
Well, okay then. Let's ask the big milky balls.
Oh,
Could you call them something
yeah,
else?
why?
Oh, mighty balls.
Blue Mommy?
Who has the softest, bounciest skin.
I'm okay. I'll give you this, Shipty. There are 2 characters. No, there are 3 characters. Amame, Kizuna, Iris. They are all high schoolers. So I'd say keep the mommying for them a little off limits.
That is Mama.
I can understand the confusion considering a lot of these characters are definitely very suggestive, but those three are still teenagers.
That's right. Oh, you know it.
Who gives a shit?
I agree.
Now, serious mode this
She
time.
smacked one of them just then.
Oh, balls. The great and
Thank you for the stretch, Moth, and the posture check. Thank you so much. Eeh.
Her name is Amame Doi.
And, oh my goodness, and a hydrate and a bigger hydrate. Goodness, I'm gonna drown over here. Okay, there's the normal hydrate.
To the Nice Japan branch.
Jesus Christ.
You should gain some valuable information there.
The way that Mama seems to actually be a psychic somehow. Like there are no real supernatural elements to this game, but there are some parts of it where you're like, hey, what the fuck?
Ooh. How was it?
It was good. We need to go to Nice.
Helpful.
Again.
The Nice Japan.
Even though Tokyo... Oh, do we have to go back underground again?
Seriously?
Not necessarily, but it won't hurt to check, right?
Does Mama know anything about the Nice Japan branch? Like if you asked her about it on topic? Like if you asked her about it when she's conscious, could we do that? Would she know?
Thanks for the chocolate. I appreciate it.
I wonder how many customers actually come in
Don't thank me, honey.
to this bar, because we don't really see anybody a lot of the
Just
time.
don't forget to get me something on White Day.
Oh, that's true.
What do you want?
You can return.
White Day is so cute. I love the idea of White Day, because White Day is like being thankful to people, and it's often about giving back to people who have given things to you. I think it's a really sweet idea of sort of like a special occasion.
Something hard that will leave a mess all over my head.
Oh, I hate this. Tama's blushing. Well, we have to watch Nirvana X. I've never heard of White Day. I think White Day is a Japanese special occasion. It's like a complimentary day. I think it's like March that White Day happens in. It's like a month after Valentine's Day that White Day is on, I think. I'm all saying this from speculation from playing Bandori and there being Bandori events about White Day. So feel free to look into it more because there is no way I know everything about it. It originated in Japan and it's 1 month later on the 14th of March. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I don't want to watch this.
Ryuki!
Okay then.
I was doing everything to have this not happen, and yet...
It's probably better to watch it on a bigger screen.
I'm sure. Just means we're gonna have a bigger mental
Here we
break.
go.
Okay.
Clickety click.
I hope Mama gets all the chocolate she deserves. I hope she gets so much chocolate on White Day from of all the customers she gives it to. More weird trippy videos. Oh good, the fingers are coming off. Yippee! I hate these videos so much. They feel, they feel very analog horror-y. If people know what I'm talking about, I'm not sure if anyone else has ever been interested in analog horror. I'm not very interested in analog horror. Oh, I should be memorizing some of these numbers and letters or something, shouldn't I? Whoops. Didn't think to do that until the video was over. Yep, Ryuki's gone again.
What did I tell you? I warned you!
Huh?
I wish there was some way in which Tama could have watched the video without Ryuki watching the video. So that Tama would have at least had the information and would have been able to store it in her database without having to subject Ryuki to it.
Yeah. Don't scare me like that.
Well, now what? About Nirvana
Judging
X.
by the name, it's gotta have something to do with the Nirvana initiative.
Gathered that.
The incidents at Shinjuku might be related too.
Shinjuku. Were those the disappearances? Hey, Jay, how you doing today? I don't think you need to. Oh, but there was no, like... There's no map option to go somewhere else, is the thing. That's why I thought we still had to go somewhere.
What incidents?
Well, one example is what happened with that rocket.
What? What rocket?
Luckily, there weren't any casualties. Anyway, I think that was like a test run for the initiative. But we don't know anything for sure. Where the actual show will happen?
But yeah, how have you been, Jay?
Who's behind it and why? We don't know any of the details.
Well, I think Tara's
Do you have a clue
behind
as to when,
some
though?
part of it, at least.
The Nirvana X video. There were 2 codes on there.
There were.
One of them was 2.
Oh, thank goodness for Tama. Thank goodness for Tama memorizing these.
I think it's a date and a time.
So, what date and what time?
15, 12 p.m.
Oh, yeah, that would do it. So tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh,
Not
jeez. You're doing wonderful? That's great to hear.
The date and time.
I'm
when
glad
the
you're having a
Nirvana
good
initiative will
time.
begin.
There's not much time.
What about the letters?
I'm not sure about that one.
C C F G G D A E I G A H E. Anyone got a clue there? I
The
don't.
numbers represented a time and date, so I'm guessing those refer a location.
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 Can't think of anything.
We have a lot to think about now.
We do indeed.
Let's get a move on.
Alright. Oh, F1. All the water in the pond. Drink. Yeah, let's drink the water. Yeah, we're getting crazy over here. Is it a cipher? It could be. It could be code for something. See, now we have the map. So we did have to watch that video to continue. I was a bit bored and decided to watch you before sleeping. Well, that's very sweet of you. Don't stay up too late though. If you need to sleep, go sleep. Look after yourself. But thank you for stopping by. I always appreciate you coming in here. And anyone coming in here for that matter. Back again. Are we gonna go to the underground place again?
It was 2 days ago that Tokiko's body was found here.
And they're still investigating it like this?
The investigation is still ongoing.
Damn.
So, what are you planning on doing here? Mommy wouldn't be here.
I didn't come here expecting to find Mame.
No, we were coming here to expecting to find something else because Mama told us to come here.
You should go to the Nice Japan branch. You should gain some valuable information.
Goodness, that's so haunting that she can just do that.
What valuable information could be here?
I don't know, but let's look around.
Amazing how it's a Mystery Monday and Moth attended a murder mystery game. Was it fun? I hope to go to a murder mystery game at some point. Alright, now let's just talk to some people. Let's talk to this guy again. Did you search the space downstairs?
You talking about the underground cathedral?
Yeah.
It's off limits right now. There's concerns that it might collapse.
Oh, yikes. You're gonna go to sleep? No worries, Shifty. Thank you so much for coming in and hanging out. And thank you as well for the follow. I appreciate it. So I hope you have a good night. You randomly got executed for a failed trial? Oh no!
So you don't know about the box?
The box.
There was a box there with a strange-looking device.
I'm finally getting my passport. Nice job! Congrats, Mayor. I'm excited for you. And you spent $200 on clothes. Ooh, what kind of clothes did you get? Show us the drip, as it were. No, I sound terrible saying that. I'm not gonna do that again. Show us the clothes. Tell us. Give us the details.
Tama, can you show the image?
Sorry, I don't have it.
What do you mean you don't have it?
What?
Ryuki, when you went to the cathedral, you fell off the bridge, remember?
That's true.
The impact caused me to lose some of my memory.
Dang it.
I was only able to recover up to finding Tokiko's body in the president's office.
Oh, really?
No backups?
Because it was so deep underground, there was no signal down there.
Come to think of it, there were some network problems.
Oh, damn it.
Exactly. So I couldn't upload the data to the cloud.
Damn.
So we don't even have any evidence of that gadget being there. Any clues in the president's
It's not a lead or
office?
anything, but it is interesting.
I hate this guy.
What is?
It's gonna take some time to prepare. I'll let you know when I'm ready.
Well, that was a dead end. Anything regarding Mama? Sorry, Mame.
This girl.
Whoa, since when were we able to do that?
No, I don't know where she is.
I see.
Alright, we'll just have to keep looking then. The image of a Mame that appeared on Ryuki's hand. That was a hologram shot out from my left eye, my main body. How cool am I? You are cool. About Mame.
Do you know this girl? Her name is Amame Doi.
Oh, I know her. She's a mermaid at Sunfish Pocket.
Oh god, do all of these guys go to Sunfish Pocket? It was some YouTuber clothes I bought. I bought 5 things actually. 2 aren't clothes, but I bought a hoodie, a t-shirt, and a cap, and a bottle of water and a ring. Oh, that's cool. YouTuber merch is so much fun. I mean, I'm wearing YouTuber merch right now. I'm wearing Saikuno's original merch drop. I'm wearing his hoodie. I'm wearing the green hoodie that has the star on it, and then on the hood it has these little green leaves protruding. You know what? Let me just pull it up so I can show you what I'm wearing right now. I'll just show you. Oh no, it's showing the old hoodie. Okay. Here. Let me switch to Firefox. If it's gonna open. This is the new hoodie. I don't have this one. I have this one. Oh, here's a better picture of it. I have this hoodie. Pepsi? Oh. The Pepsi's somewhere. But yeah, I'm wearing, oh, here's a better picture of it. Because you can see there's little leaves on his hood. Okay, I'm gonna be right back while Pepsi yells at me. Pepsi! Oh, your breath is stinking. She must have just eaten. Her breath is stinky. But yeah, that's the Saikuno hoodie I got. I kind of wanted to buy the new Saikuno drop because this drop looks so cool. Like this short-sleeved hoodie with the stars on it, and this beanie is so adorable, but I ended up not doing it. I feel like I have enough like really big comfy hoodies. Maybe a future drop though. I don't know. My eye's itchy, sorry. Give me a second. The name of the YouTuber is The Boys. I can't say I've heard of them. So my apologies, but if you like them, hell yeah. My new friend, romantic interest, wants me to go visit her and is funding the trip for me. She's so chivalrous and I love it. That is really sweet. I am glad that you're being safe though. I'm not gonna lie. It gets my anxiety a bit knowing that you're meeting someone and getting to know them so quickly and immediately going to a different country and they're paying for it. My brain's like, oh, I would never do it. But if you trust them, then, well, obviously I'm in no place to stop you. I just hope everything goes well for you, and I hope you have a good time and you're happy.
That's true, but how do you know that?
Oh,
Because he goes to Sunfish Pocket,
been there a few
obviously.
times.
That does remind me, I never mentioned it, but a few weeks ago I bought some Sonic shirts and I love them. I have 2 classic Sonic shirts, a 30th anniversary Sonic shirt, and a Fearless Year of Shadow and Sonic and Shadow shirt. That's cool. I have,
wanted to investigate the day-to-day lives of young women.
well, that's a disgusting line that I never wanted to hear. Oh well.
As an inspector?
But I have quite a few merch things. I want to get more. I want to buy something from Cloak. I want to buy something from Markiplier's brand, but I haven't gotten around to that yet. But I'm trying to think of all my YouTuber merchandise. I have a Septiceye Sam plushie, Jacksepticeye's mascot. I have a Frogger plushie. I have a Sleepy beanie. I have this Sykkuno hoodie. I wouldn't call it merch, but I do have the Dan Howell book. I wouldn't specifically call it merch because it's not like clothing or anything, but I do have the book that he released as well.
I need to know what's in. It's an important part of being an inspector.
That's a tough sell.
Extremely
Do you know where
tough.
she is now?
No,
This
I
guy
wouldn't
went
know.
from being
I
comedic
couldn't tell
relief
you
to
that she isn't
being
working
creepy,
right now, though.
like almost every other character in the game. I wanted to have that jacket, but the price is like $125. Jeez. That is
Here's another
wild.
girl that she hasn't been feeling
Would be
well.
like $170, maybe more. That would probably be similar to what that would cost here. Because I bought something from Canada last week. I bought a desk mat. I'll show you. Let me show you all the cool things I've been buying lately. Let me show you. I bought this. I only have a tiny little mouse pad, and so I've wanted a desk mat for a while, so I got this. I got this cool desk mat. It's a cloud, and it's apparently also like liquid resistant, and it works for like my colors and stuff like that, and it's super cute. And it's Canadian. It's from a Canadian small business, so that's how I know that Canadian and Australian dollars are like really close right now, currency-wise.
Right. It's unlikely that she'd be at Sunfish Pocket.
All right, crossing out
There,
Sunfish.
studio.
I have a Dan and Phil sweater. Oh my goodness, I wish I had Dan and Phil merch. I am going to their tour though, the Terrible Influence tour. So hopefully I will get some merch from
Right
there,
after that, she
maybe.
saw Komeji's body.
And for YouTuber merch, all I have is a Scott the Was Stupid Nintendo Games shirt from one of his charity bonanzas. That's cool though, especially if it's for charity.
It's unlikely she'd be.
I've
at
been
work with all
thinking,
that going on.
chat, one of my goals for this year was wanting to do a charity stream, and I don't know, I know I'm a really small streamer, especially compared to some massive ones, but I've been thinking of participating in Thankmas, the yearly charity thing that Jacksepticeye does every year. You can do your own stream for Thankmas, so I thought I could do something like that. I thought that would be interesting to do a charity stream, because like even $1 makes a difference sometimes, you know? I would love to do a charity. I have like a timeline set out of goals I want to hit. Like, I want to do a charity stream, and then maybe starting next year, I'd like to start dual streaming on TikTok and Twitch. That's only really if I end up getting a second monitor. I need a second monitor before I really start thinking a lot of this through. And to get a second monitor, I need a new desk, because my desk is only big enough for one monitor at the moment. So, unfortunately for me to do some of these things, I would have to end up saving and spending quite a lot of money first, but like, I do have a few goals set in the future for how to kind of grow my channels and extend my reach and stuff like that.
It really is a shame.
Is it?
She was killed right before her birthday.
Oh.
Tokiko's birthday is February 15th.
Oh. Oh, that's fucked. Her birthday is February 15th, which was when the Nirvana thing was meant to happen. That's... That, I don't know what to say about that, but there's definitely a connection there.
Huge party planned for her here. Really
There was a party planned? Oh, it was the initiative, wasn't it? There's no way that's not the initiative.
Ryuki, I'm ready.
Is that the same inspector that we keep forgetting the name of? It is. It is that same guy. I'm going to rebuild my PC. Oh, hell yeah. That's so exciting. What new things are you gonna add? Are you adding new things to it? If so, what are you gonna add?
That's what I mentioned to you earlier.
Oh, please go ahead.
I forget what we mentioned, even though it was 10 minutes ago. Looking at the pond. Okay. Oh! Holographic Tokiko. Alright.
Is that?
You're completely rebuilding from zero? That is impressive. I'm so scared to build my own PC from scratch. I think I'm just gonna buy pre-built PCs for the rest of my life because I don't think I'm ever gonna get to a place where I feel confident enough to build a PC by myself. If you do a charity stream, I think I can prepare for it, so I'll be able to donate. It will absolutely be end of the year. So, like, you've got a few months to work your way up to it, Meh. Don't you worry about it. It will absolutely be, like, Christmas-ish, probably.
It's Tokiko's hologram. Her laptop was in the desk. There was a program running this.
A program running a hologram of her?
I think it's some software aimed at these cultists. Needless to
Does she say anything?
It's just an image.
Okay, it's only
So
an
she can't
image.
really
Never
interact.
mind.
But she does talk. Lectures even.
Okay.
If you give her a topic, she'll give some pre-recorded response. You can choose from 4.
I kind of want to know.
Moksha, gain. Form is emptiness, and the allegory of the cave.
The allegory of the cave. That sounds fascinating.
There's other data in there too somewhere, but it'll take time to get at.
Maybe this is about her whole thing of her being like the world being a simulation. Or maybe this is something about her like, it doesn't matter if I die, I'll come back. Is this what she means by coming back? Or like, I don't know. This is interesting. What should we go for first? I am most fascinated in Allegory of the Cave, so maybe we go there first.
The Allegory of the Cave is a story first told by Plato, the ancient Greek philosopher.
Something I remember learning about in school at some point. I don't remember learning about this in school. What subject did you have in school that had you learn about this?
There are prisoners imprisoned in a dark cave.
Okay.
These prisoners have never witnessed the outside world.
All right.
All they can see are shadows projected on the walls in front of them.
Okay.
Merely the shadows of grass and trees, flocks of birds.
English or psychology? Okay. This looks like a psychological story, so I can understand why it would be psychology. That being said, you had a subject in school called psychology? That's so cool, though. I'd be paying more attention, but I'm letting my brother play on my Animal Crossing island? That's cute! I need to continue doing Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing is what I play when I watch the Ace Attorney anime, but I haven't really had enough free time to do either of those, so I haven't been doing either of those. I feel like September or like spring is when I drop off of playing Animal Crossing most years, and that's why like that's when like most of the bugs and fish come out that I haven't caught yet. So I need to play during spring. I just never get around to it for some reason.
But the prisoners who have never seen the outside world believe these shadows to be the truth. Reality they do not doubt or question.
Okay.
One day, one of the prisoners unchains themselves and escapes the cave.
Alright.
They see real grass, real trees, real flocks of birds, and real deer.
Do they think it's like not real?
At that time, they saw the world as it truly is. Overwhelmed with emotion, they head back to the cave to tell the other prisoners of their discovery.
Oh, did the prisoners not believe him?
Everything we've seen until now have been shadows, false images. The outside world.
Wow. This Tokiko even has other voices. Had to teach my brother how to catch bugs safely. He's been walking at bugs full speed. Oh, kid. Oh, bro. My goodness. He forgot how to press and hold nets. Oh, dude. Oh, well.
None of the other prisoners believe these.
Yeah, I knew it. They wouldn't believe him because all they've known is the shadows.
Have they gone insane? They laugh. Do you understand this allegory?
I mean, I guess.
The escapee was enlightened with the truth and reached moksha.
Oh, whoops. Maybe we should have gone to moksha first, considering this refers to moksha.
So what about you? Do you plan to live your days chained in a cave, scraping by a living in a world of falsehood and fraud?
I mean, this world of falsehood and fraud seems pretty cool if you ask me.
Or do you plan to join us?
The price of my PC was supposed to be $1,500, but the shipping fee go to like $1,900. Oh no, I'm so that's so much money. I'm sorry, Jay.
A decision needs to be made. Please demonstrate your determination.
Demonstrate my determination. How would I do that? All right, let's go to moksha because we don't know what that is.
Or enlightenment.
Ah, like in Buddhism, I think is the religion where people strive to reach enlightenment.
One is only truly free when free from all desires.
Okay.
But this state of mind is not something that can be easily defined or described in words. It is implicit knowledge. It is not something you can understand without experiencing it for yourself.
Well, I definitely haven't experienced it for myself because I desire a lot of things still.
Imagine, for example,
I still have a lot of things in this world that I want.
it is impossible to explain to that person what the color red is.
That is true.
You can't truly understand the redness of the color red until you experience it.
That's correct.
Moksha is similar in this way. So how can you reach moksha? Among Hindu followers are those known as the sadhu.
Okay.
They follow a strict spiritual path of penance in an attempt to reach moksha. For
Okay.
example, one may stand on just one leg for decades.
Oh,
Or
jeez.
try to roll across the entire Indo-Chinese
Roll? Oh, that would hurt.
One may live on a bed of nails. Another might strike his head upon a pillar thousands of times. Among Buddhists, there are the ascetics.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of both a Hindi and Buddhist. Like, there's similarities between the
They
two.
perform a 1,000-day circumambulation, walking 30 miles a day around steep mountains.
All of this
And they chant the
sacrifice.
mantras without pausing to eat, drink, or even sleep for 9 whole days.
See, 9 days without sleep? That's like... You're going to go borderline insane at that point.
It is said that the founder of Zen Buddhism, the monk Bodhidharma, sat cross-legged facing a wall without rest for 9 years straight.
Well, that's just not possible.
But how do all these things achieve moksha? Is it because pain and penance needs cause your desires and thoughts to dull and disappear.
But the thing is, like, how can reaching moksha be, like, this is really hard to describe because they're doing all of these things to reach moksha, but isn't their goal to reach moksha in and of itself a desire? Like, if you're working towards all of this, even to want nothing else, isn't wanting moksha still count as wanting and therefore make you unable to reach moksha? Like, there's probably a high chance I'm completely off the mark here, but that's just kind of what I'm thinking here. Like, a part of me is like, maybe these guys are trying too hard? Because you still want. Like, it's just because you don't want material things doesn't make them any less wants.
That may be part of it. Or is it perhaps the state of nothingness that comes over you upon achieving these feats? One may come to the conclusion that desires themselves are illusory. Knives has a slightly different interpretation.
Naturally.
Do you know how a debugger finds bugs in games?
No.
They try to run into walls over and over and over again.
It'd feel more like a need than a want at that point. That could be it. But, like, what's the differentiation, you know, between a need and a want? Because the way that these guys are saying, like, oh, I'm not gonna eat, I'm not gonna drink, I'm not gonna sleep, stuff like that. Eating, drinking, and sleeping are needs. They aren't wants. So why are you giving up things that you need to do? Like, I don't know. It's an interesting phenomenon.
They go to places that normal players won't go, or leave the game on for days.
Ah.
They do things that normal players don't do.
That makes sense.
Unpredictable actions that the programmers failed to anticipate.
That makes sense. Your Lily amiibo arrived! Yay! You've got the frog! Let's go! Because that is what he needs to do for it to achieve, maybe? Maybe. I just think, like, I don't know. I feel like doing these repetitive movements that are often detrimental to your own health, I don't see them as particularly not wanting and stuff like that. It feels like, I don't know. It feels like instead of doing things like that are almost self-sacrificial, you should, I feel like, to me, achieving enlightenment in a way would come through working for others. You know, selflessness. You know, using your body and your mind to help other people. That is, in my personal opinion, what would be kind of the most enlightening acts of being a human being. Doing things for others and not for yourself. Because they are essentially doing these things for themselves. I feel like selflessness would be, to me, a more realistic path to enlightenment than just working towards it yourself. And yes, it was the character that we were meant to trade, Thunder Phoenix. It ended up not happening because I didn't save the game before I time traveled, and therefore Lily wanting to move house, wanting to move off the island, didn't save, so I ended up screwing everything up. Yeah, it took a while.
That is how bugs that weren't even considered in the planning stages are found. Does this remind you of anything? Hitting your head on a pillar 1,000 times.
Kind of.
Sitting toward a wall for 9 years.
That's to find things that are wrong with the
What
world.
if these actions were not anticipated by the creator?
That... If you believe life is a simulation, then I guess that is true.
What if these actions uncovered bugs in the real world? What if they revealed the seams?
That... Obviously, as a person who doesn't believe in this theory that the world is a simulation, obviously that doesn't make sense to me, but that makes sense when using her logic. You know, it makes sense in her story, in her theories. It doesn't make sense as someone who just kind of takes life as it is.
In other words, these practitioners
Hitting this block for 416 years crashes Paper Mario.
are trying to find the seams. Find them and achieve enlightenment. Learn the secret of this world. The truth. And so we believe that moksha is this journey.
I guess that's fair. Oh. What do you want? How do you like eating your jellyfish? With peanuts. I don't know. What else would, like, these options are so strange. When you are someone who worships things, they will do anything for it to succeed, I guess. I guess it depends on how much you believe in the religion. And not, well, I wouldn't say it's not how much you believe in the religion, because I think a lot of people believe equally. They just have different ways of showing their belief. And they have different ways of also interpreting their belief. So some people may believe that their faith requires them to hit their head a gazillion times against a wall, or try to not eat, sleep, or drink for days and days and days on end. But for me, personally, as someone, I wouldn't call myself a religious person. I don't, cause I grew up, I had a weird religious upbringing because I was kind of brought up Christian. I was in a Christian family, but I never went to church or anything like that. I wasn't really much a devout Christian, but I was a Christian. And then, in school, I signed up for Baha'i classes. Baha'i is a different religion, so I kind of learned a lot about both of these different religions. And I think because I was kind of stuck between two religions and stuff like that, I feel like, and because I don't wholeheartedly believe in every teaching that both religions has taught me, I think, like, I guess I'm kind of agnostic, because I believe something is out there, but I'm not, I think that the belief is enough. I think that, like, nothing else really matters, personally. I think just believing in it is enough. But, like, I'm not saying this as, like, a thing where I, like, if you don't believe or whatever like that, like, I'm not the kind of person who thinks, like, religion is the way or anything like that. Like, believe what you want or don't believe whatever you want. I just think that, for me, my belief that something is there is enough for me. I don't think that I need to follow any specific sets of rules. I don't think anyone needs to. Well, actually, I do think people need to follow specific sets of rules, and by that I mean the law. a lot of the time. And then also just being a nice person to other people. Bodhidharma meditated in the direction of the wall for 9 years. There have been idioms created about this. Since he was in the same position for so long, his limbs rotted off, which is why the Daruma dolls sold in stores look the way they look. It's your birthday soon? Oh, when is it?
This world
When's your birthday, Jay? I want to know.
Thus its creator.
Does it fall on a day I stream?
This intention we can never know for certain, but we can surmise and we can estimate. Imagine you attempt an action.
Okay.
But that action is prevented by something incomprehensible to you.
Okay, I'm imagining.
It is reasonable to assume that action was something not considered by the creator.
That makes sense.
Contrarily, if you attempt an action and feel yourself compelled by some otherworldly force, it is probably something the creator did expect. Like rats trapped in a maze.
So, what she's telling us is that you should do things that feel wrong because they're not what the higher power wants you to do.
Go in the wrong direction and receive a shock. Go in the right direction and receive a prize. Considering this, perhaps this simulation is actually a game.
So what, we're living in a giant GTA?
A game about escaping this inscrutable maze. Can you win this game? The creator probably wants you to.
Ugh, this stuff trips me out so much. 29th of October? Oh my goodness. I know so many Scorpios. I feel like there are like two types of people. Like, I feel like 90% of the people I know are either Virgos or Scorpios. I don't know, there's just something about September and November that's like, I don't know, everyone I know gets born then for some reason. Of course, that's your first thought. Listen, I'm not much of a astrology person, because as I said, I don't like the way that I believe in different things. I think I kind of have my toe dipped in a lot of different belief systems and stuff like that, and I like it like that because I'm just a curious person, but I don't like really committing fully to anything because I think every belief system, well, a lot of belief systems have different correct messages. But yeah, I know a lot of Scorpios for some reason, and I know a lot of Virgos for some reason too. I don't even celebrate any celebration because of my mum's religion. May I ask what your mum's religion is? If you want to be private about that, feel free to be. Form is emptiness.
Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form. So reads the doctrines in Buddhist scriptures.
There's Buddhism. Well,
Emptiness
more of it.
is not separate from form. Form is not separate.
What is March? That's a good question. As I said, I'm only slightly into astrology. I don't actually know where all the signs place. I know that late March, like 23rd of March onwards, is Aries, but I don't know what the rest of March is. I don't think it's Aquarius. It might be Pisces or Capricorn. Those are my guesses. Jehovah's Witness. Damn, that is interesting. My birthday is March 28th. Cool. Nice. I'm like almost a direct month after you. I'm April 29th, so I am a Taurus.
Whatever is form is emptiness. Whatever is emptiness is form.
Okay.
Emptiness is sometimes translated as void or nothingness. Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form. Everything in this world is false. False is this world to the core. Shoto Taishi, who spread Buddhism in Japan, said something similar.
I don't think this world is false. Even if it was a simulation, does that mean it's fake? Like, does that, like, that doesn't, like, for something to be false, that means it doesn't exist. But if we exist as a simulation, we still exist, and therefore it is, to a degree, still true. I don't celebrate anything, even my own birthday. Well, if you'd like to celebrate your birthday... Actually, I don't know. What's October 29th these days? It's a Tuesday. Okay. Oh. I'm gonna sneeze. Possibly. Yep, there it is. Ah, took a minute. Finally, it came back after so long. Oh, it is 2 days before Halloween. It's Halloween Eve.
All is false. Buddha is true.
That being said, Jay, October 29th is... Oh. Chat. Our next community day is gonna be on Halloween. Oh, we're gonna have to do a scary game for the October community day. And then, Jay, you can come and hang out if you want, and we can celebrate your birthday with you, albeit a day late. That doesn't mean on Halloween I'm not putting my— You have a maid outfit? That's so cool.
The first part of the quote is self-explanatory. The latter requires context. Buddha, in this instance, is being used as a substitute for the general concept of enlightenment. Bodhi, Satori.
It is only 2 months. 2 weeks. It is Let me start again. It is only 2 weeks until October. You are absolutely right, Waluigi fan. There we go. There's my brain working.
Thus, the quote can be interpreted to mean, the sole truth of this world is enlightenment. Everything else is a falsehood.
I guess that's why people do those things forever. Because they feel like this world is nothing, and that enlightenment is truly the only way.
I will give another example.
You did it for a stream you did a year ago and you still have it? That's so cool. I love that. Maid outfits are so funny.
The butterfly dream, a famous legend told by Chuang-Tzu, one of the founders of Taoism.
It's kind of wild that so many of these religions have similar ideals about this enlightenment stuff.
One day, Chuang-Tzu was a butterfly in a dream. He awoke from his dream with a question.
I gotta see if I can come up with a costume to wear. I should find like a PNG tuber asset costume to wear, or maybe I should like color shift my like weirdly color shift my PNG tuber model to look different.
Was his being a butterfly a dream? Or is this world he awoke in a dream?
Oh.
Many notable people in history have had similar thoughts.
Of course, everyone is going to have existential thoughts.
These same questions.
Everyone asks, what is out there? What is true? Is it science? Is it religion? Is there a god? Is there a Big Bang? Well, there was a Big Bang, but like, is there a Big Bang? What was before the Big Bang? It's like, no matter what you come up with, there always has to be something before. And that's what's so trippy. The fact that time is so endless, both backwards and forwards. And that there is no such thing scientifically. It's not possible for there to be a true beginning. Or true end, for that matter.
Why is that? Could there be a truth hidden in all this?
Possibly. But the thing, I'm just not the kind of person who wants to figure this sort of stuff out. My brain just wants to, you know, stream, play games, eat, sleep, you know. That's all I care about. I'm not the kind of person who wants to go that far into existentialism. If you can't think of anything, just stick devil horns on the PNG. True, I could do that. I could just put the horns on and be done with it.
Well, that sure was something. Didn't help much, though.
Yeah, it really didn't help much.
Not necessarily.
Oh?
This information might come in handy later.
How?
If you say so.
I'm with the detective on this one. I think I'm a lot more of a skeptic than Ryuki is.
No information.
Probably because Ryuki hallucinated Shoma and thought that that was proof towards Tokiko's ideals.
Let's go somewhere else.
Alright. More Mame search. Oh, she won't be at the Kumakura's. Well, let's just go to the Kumakura's anyway and see what's going on. Time and space is an infinite subject to talk about. It is. I could just go on forever, but honestly, my brain's just kind of, I don't know. Thinking too hard about these sorts of things just makes my brain sort of collapse.
I wanted to ask you something.
Alright, what's up? Yeah, let's ask how he is. Information on HB.
Yakuza have connections all throughout the underworld.
Yeah, I feel you helped a lot during, you know, the original files. I'm sure you could help again somehow. Way ahead of you on the brain mush font? Yeah, exactly. It's just talking about existential stuff is just so, it trips me out. I just get so, like, my eyes end up glazing over and I just get so like, I'm not someone who can get that in depth about things. I think I'm a very surface level person. I like what I like.
So our parent group, the Ujisaki, there's this higher up that's connected to NICE.
Oh!
I did hear something from him. The president of NICE Japan, Tokiko Shigure, she was in a relationship with the head of Oridori Institute.
Oh yeah, we knew
Chikara
that,
Oridori.
didn't we? Ujisaki family is a diabolical criminal group. Basically, they earn their income through illegal activities in the underworld, but they also seem to be receiving requests for work from secret societies. It seems they have connections with the Freemasons, you know, a fraternal society said to have been created in the late 16th or early 17th century. I do know of the Freemasons. They have members all over the world. They call each other brother and they operate from the Grand Lodge, their headquarters. The symbol of the fraternity is a builder's square and a compass, the tools of masonry. Oh, and one more thing. The Eye of Providence is also famous. It's a triangle with the shape of an eye in it. The Somnium Files? That design is also considered one of the symbols of the Freemasonry. By the way, there is a story that the Boy Scouts of America was also created by Freemasons. The Boy Scouts of America is ostensibly an organization that seeks to improve the character of its members to make good people even better, but actually, wait, me, that's also how I would end that sentence because that was the longest piece of trivia of all time. Jeez. My father was a Freemason? What? Actually? Holy crap.
What?
Of course, this isn't recent.
Yeah, I thought we already knew that these two had been together at some point. I don't know how my brain put that together, but apparently my brain was like, I already knew this.
Back then, Tokiko wasn't even the boss. She was just some grunt at NICE.
How do you get to be the boss at NICE?
But Chikara, on the other hand, was
I swear I'm having a hard time to breathe right now. Well, look after yourself, Jay. I don't know if you, like, own any inhalers or anything like that, but make sure you're, like, okay.
Use this newfound power to get with Tokiko.
Oh. Ew. That's a power dynamic I don't like.
Back when she was in her 20s, I heard she was a hottie.
Moma, you never cease to be icky.
But like I said, she was young and naive. Chikara basically tricked her.
Does that mean Chikara's the father of her kid?
He was married at the time.
Whoa.
He had kids.
Oh my goodness, why is this guy the worst person on earth?
Tokiko was his mistress. Real secret relationship.
That is terrible. About Tokiko and Chikara.
That's all I know about that.
That's all you know?
But I do have
So
some
he
more
doesn't know
info on
about
Chikara.
the kid. Isn't that the thing that inspired Bill Cipher's design? I don't know that for sure, Ouija fan, but I wouldn't be surprised if you were correct. How do we keep finding out more and more bad stuff about Chikara? I don't know. Like, oh my goodness. He's done all this shit. He's done genetic testing on a 12-year-old. He cheated on his wife with a woman, with his underling at work who was significantly younger than him. Like, oh my gosh. This man is actually the worst.
This was also decades ago.
Like, we've had some terrible, terrible characters in this game, but I feel like this guy takes the cake. Except for the fact that he's dead, which is a good thing. Like, I think he's the worst character he's had. But one of the good things is we haven't had to see a lot of him because he died really early.
Chikara went to child service agencies all over Japan and got something from them.
What?
What?
DNA samples.
Oh, he wanted to do more.
He said it was for DNA treatment or something.
It was not treatment, it was testing and enhancing.
But I don't buy it.
Thank you.
My guess is he was doing something shady.
Listen, I hate Moma. He's icky, but he's like, I don't like saying he's harmless, but he doesn't, like, he's bad. He's a terrible character, but he's like, I don't know. At least he's straightforward. At least. You know?
Horadori Institute was real sketchy back then.
He's a shitty guy and a terrible character, but he's not sinister. Is, I think, where I'm trying to go with this. He's a real one, but the second game definitely makes him worse. Does it? Is it because of the wink sinks? I'm still not wink syncing with him. Yeah, I like my Ocean 4 gazillion. You became an adult? Oh, you became Sejima again? Dang, and you're in that pot. Alright, new baby. Crazy makes you into So, apparently. So let's try something else. How do you like your engine to be supplied air? I don't, turbocharger. Yeah, let's try to go impish this time. Let's see where high impish stats go. I love twist villains where the twist isn't that they're bad, but rather how bad they are, especially when it happens multiple times. True. True. Like, you think, oh, this guy's just shitty, and then it's like, oh no, you're not just shitty, you're actually the worst human being alive in like every single possible way. Like, you haven't done anything good in your life.
So you know her?
Of course.
Of course he does.
I know everything about Tessa.
Oh, wipe that smile off your pedophile face.
So what about Mame?
She might have some valuable information about the case. I'm trying to find her. Do you happen to know where she is?
Please don't know where she is.
Sorry. I
Thank
got no
goodness.
idea.
I see.
Are we done now?
Tokiko and Chikara in an illegitimate relationship.
Yeah.
And Chikara getting kids' DNA.
Well, we already knew that, well, kind of, from the Shoma stuff. We knew he was fucking with the DNA of children.
Let's figure it out later.
We still need to find Mame.
It's true. This whole stream we've been looking for Mame and haven't found her yet. I actually used an inhaler and I think I'm more exhausted but better. As long as you can breathe, okay, Jay? I think that's what matters the most here. So if using an inhaler helped you, good. Alright, nobody's here. Are we gonna find Leanne again? I really hope not.
But wait.
Oh no, I don't want to talk to Leanne. Oh my goodness. No, can we leave?
Leanne is obsessed with Kizuna. and Kizuna is Amame's friend.
Why are there just so many men in this game that are obsessed with teenage girls? Like, I hate it.
Yeah, he might know where Mame is.
Let's ask.
I'm glad that a lot of them aren't really considered likable characters in the game, but it's still just like...
You again.
Ugh.
What's up?
Breathing is for losers. I'd say not breathing is more for losers, because if you don't breathe, you lose your life.
Do you know a girl named Amame Doi?
Do I?
Oh, Kizzy's friend. Of course I know her.
Do you know where she is?
I'm taking that as a no.
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
Really?
What?
I saw her earlier.
Where?
Where?
I don't know.
Really? This guy.
Give me 100,000.
We already have like 3 man fails in this game. Did we really need another one in the sequel? 100,000 yen?
You can't be serious.
What a
I'm low on
dickhead.
cash. Come on, Ryuki.
Can you just get a job, please?
Fine. We'll do this.
Really?
Leon, do you have a 500 yen coin?
Are you kidding?
Yeah, I do.
I'm going to look away, and you put it in one of your hands. If I can guess which hand it's in, tell me for free.
And if you're wrong,
Whoa.
I'll pay you.
all right.
No,
Sounds good to me.
what?
Let's do this. Don't peek.
Not peeking. Can Tama peek though?
Okay.
Somehow?
I'm ready.
I guess not.
Guess.
Alright.
Which hand is it in?
Alright, chat. Which hand should we guess it in? I can't decide. What should we pick? Is X-ray an option? Oh, is it? Oh my gosh, never mind. X-ray is an option. That's really funny. I didn't even think of looking at the X-ray option. It's in his left hand.
Left hand, huh? Are you sure? You can change it if you
Unless
want to.
when we say left hand, we mean the hand on our left, but when I say left hand, I'm thinking the hand on his left. We could get this wrong. Yeah, left hand.
Darn it.
Okay, thank goodness. We didn't get it wrong.
See?
How did you know?
No reason.
Superpowers.
Well, he's not wrong there.
Damn.
Now tell us, where's Mommy?
Well, fine. I did make a promise.
You did.
I saw Mame at ION.
Iowan. Okay.
That's the child services facility run by Riichi Chieda.
Oh, the orphanage
It's
place.
Valentine's Day today, right?
Okay.
We promised to meet up tonight, but I couldn't wait any longer.
Oh, dude.
I want to see Kizzy right now. I don't need to talk to her. Seeing her from afar is enough.
Oh, what a creepy, creepy
That's
man.
why I went to ION.
It's kind of like wanting to watch porn before going to happy ending places.
What? How is it like that?
I don't think this is it.
Yeah, thank you, Ryuki.
Mame was there.
Maybe Tama is the one that's going insane here.
Mame, Kizzy, and Iris were talking.
Oh, gang's all here.
They had real
Well,
serious looks on their faces.
not entire
I couldn't
gang.
barge into their
Mizuki wasn't there.
conversation, so I left without saying
Why is
anything.
Tama like that? I don't know. Tama's just weirdly lewd and inappropriate a lot of the time.
They were discussing something serious then.
I guess it kind of makes sense that Tama is the lewd one when Ryuki is kind of the straight-going one, when in the first game it was Date that was more lewd, while Aiba balanced him out. They had to switch roles this time round.
Why are you even looking for Mame?
Because she's involved in a murder case.
Well,
Date and Tama together would be terrible. Oh! I don't even- The idea of that is horrifying. Like, they would get nothing done. They would just watch porn together and, like, that's it.
Wait, is Mame a suspect in the HP
No,
case?
she's not a suspect. Just a witness.
What? No, that definitely couldn't be it.
Definitely not it. Can we go now? We can't go now. Why do you think Mame is a suspect?
Actually, 4 days ago, on the 10th of February.
Uchikoshi make it happen in the third game? Is there going to be a third game? Has there been confirmed that there's gonna be a third game? Because that would be very cool. I would like to play another game of this. I'm burning because my fan broke? Oh no. That sucks. Hot weather is the absolute, well, hot weather can be the absolute worst. Hot weather and cold weather are like equally terrible to me. Like, people will be like, oh, I love it when it's hot. I prefer summer to winter, or I prefer winter to summer. I hate them both, actually.
I saw Mommy then, too, in front of Horodori Institute.
Mommy was at Horodori Institute?
She didn't notice me, though.
For why?
Anyway, Mommy
There
headed
isn't
into
yet, but I
Horodori
hope there will
Institute
be.
by herself.
Fingers crossed.
What business does she have at that research facility?
Agreed. Finally, this man asks a good question.
That's what I was thinking about.
We had releases in 2019 and 2022. Maybe 2025 will be another. Could be. If they're going in like 3-year patterns, that would work.
I saw another person follow her in right after.
Who?
It was Tokiko.
What?
Tokiko Shigure, president.
What? I prefer autumn. I prefer fall to everything else. Not too hot or cold and no pollen around to mess with my allergies. Autumn and spring are definitely my favorites. I personally, I prefer spring to autumn because I like the idea of things becoming warmer as opposed to things becoming colder. But I like them both on pretty equal footing. Also, autumn is when my birthday is, so I'm always going to like autumn because that's like my birthday season.
I know what you're thinking.
I'm not thinking anything.
Why would you think she's suspect just because of that, right?
That was not what I was thinking, but go on.
Well, you're right. I don't even know if Mame and Tokiko saw each other in there anyway.
But why would either of them be there? Well, I guess Tokiko is now confirmed to know Chikara in some way, apparently former romantic partners. But why is Mame involved in this?
Not to mention, Tokiko was killed 2 days ago, on the night of the
She
12th.
was indeed. I didn't know that was
So
public
maybe it's got
information, though.
nothing to do with it.
I like the ambience of autumn. It's like a cozy vibe. I like the ambience of spring because it feels like, you know, the flowers are coming out and everything's nice. I guess I'm also have an advantage as compared to people with allergies because I don't have allergies to pollen and stuff like that. So being outside during spring doesn't really affect me like it would affect some people with allergies. Like Waluigi, like Ouija fan said.
Nah, probably doesn't. Just coincidence.
Oh, there's no way it's coincidence that we know all of these people are involved in a serial killing case and somehow they both end up at the same place. There's no coincidence there. Why can't we leave? Do we really have to ask about him going on a date with Kizuna?
I guess it was a date.
Ugh.
Because it was
Yeah.
nothing.
Kizuna saw Komeji's body at the studio and then went on a date with Leanne. Maybe she had an ulterior motive. What kind of motive? What are you drinking?
This? It's Alfred. Non-alcoholic beer. I really love this drink.
I'm glad.
Did you buy that?
Of course I did.
Him immediately getting offended.
Okay, maybe it's
I do
true
have
that
allergies,
kids
but I
feel
don't
a
care.
lot
I still like spring, but right now it's like 40 degrees. Oh, that's, oh. I think I'd cry if it was 40 degrees in my room, Jay. I would not be able to handle that at all. I'm so sorry.
I know it's nothing to brag about, but they did call me the master of unlocking.
We still haven't gotten to the hidden room in the Horodori Institute yet.
But
We've
that's
still
all
got that to figure out.
Did you always steal by yourself?
It depended on what needed stealing. If it was a big target,
Why?
like the leader
This
of the
doesn't-
group was a Kumakura.
Oh!
You know them, right?
Lien was involved in the Kumakuras?
That's how I met Moma, the chairman of the Kumakuras.
Okay.
I was usually partnered with Quartz.
I don't remember who Quartz is. Words cannot express how happy it makes me that Ouija fan has caught on. It is cute. Ouija fan is nice, and I do also like shortening it to just Ouija in general.
Helped me out whenever I got in a sticky situation.
I wonder who this Quartz person is.
Why am I even telling you?
Yeah, why are you telling me this?
I think I've said too much.
You have.
Please forget it. It's all in the past. Like I said.
Are we done yet?
All right.
Free me.
I'm gonna see. I need to head to the beauty salon first.
Do you?
Beauty salon.
For what?
Anyway, adios.
Google says that's 104. Yeah, 40 degrees is in the hundreds. It's terrible. It's terrible, terrible heat.
4 days ago.
What happened 4 days
It's
ago?
interesting that Tokiko was
Was
behind it
Chikara
as
dead
well.
at that point? I don't think Chikara was dead 4 days ago.
Horodori
It
Institute.
might have just been Jin that was dead at that
I
point.
remember.
The goal was to get inside the hidden room inside Horodori
Exactly.
Institute.
We keep talking about a hidden room, and then we keep forgetting about it.
Hidden room.
Pisses me off.
But going now would be pointless.
My pillow has a huge stain of tears. You should get an ice pack, Jay. You should get one of those ice packs that can, like, you put it in a freezer for a while and it freezes, and then you can take it out and then, like, you can put it on your neck or whatever to kind of help combat the hot weather a little bit.
If it's a hidden room, it's gotta be a secret and locked up tight. They're not just gonna let us in there.
Are we gonna have to recruit Lien to get us in the
We should
room?
focus on the task at hand. Find Amame.
Yeah. Leon said he saw her at Iowa.
Alright. Next stop, ION. Let's go. Horrifying? It is horrifying. I remember one time, it was like 35. It was like upwards of 35 degrees heat, and I was on holiday with my mum. I was like a teenager at the time, and we were in this cabin at like a caravan park place, and there was a blackout in the middle of the day, and we couldn't use the air conditioner, so we spent like that whole afternoon like just lying down in the cabin, just not moving and just trying not to roast in the sun because there was like nothing we could do. Tama and I headed to Iowa to find Mame. She was nowhere to be seen, neither was Kazuna or Iris, who were supposedly with her. Really? I asked a worker if they saw the three girls. They answered, I saw them here before, but that was a while ago.
Well, we tried. Let's go.
Still gotta get on the search.
No, wait. That person over there.
Oh?
That's...
What is she doing here?
Excuse me.
What is weird masked lady doing here?
Nice to see you again.
What? I'm so confused about what this woman is meant to do. Oh, that's... Oh. I've been really holding off of wink syncing because I want to wink sync with Amame. But a part of me... Sorry, yawning. But a part of me thinks I should wink sync with her instead. I'll ask her. I'll ask her questions first, and then I'll wink sync with her if I want to at the end. Breath. Okay. I'm too lazy to move right now because it was the birthday of my big brother and I smoked a bit of weed and now I'm laziness mode. Fair enough.
Don't wear shoes.
Rat. Is she calling herself a rat?
But you're not a rat.
Squeak, squeak.
Oh, how convincing.
Are you really a rat?
Ryuki.
Or, go again?
Your clothes are worn out.
I forgot to put mothballs in the dresser.
Okay. Your mask is upside down.
Body is the opposite.
What?
This is the weirdest person ever. I'm so confused as to what the point of her in this game is. She's not a rat, she's 10 rats in a trench coat. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised at this point.
Where is the main event taking place?
She knows about the Nirvana event. She's just trying to figure out where it is.
Main event?
There she goes.
Sorry for the weird funny noises that you get in the microphone. I'm drinking chocolate milk, but I'm drinking it out of a little Tetra Pak thing with a straw. So when I stop sipping and my mouth lets go of the straw, the air kind of goes back into the Tetra Pak, and so it makes a funny noise.
What was she talking about?
Maybe a Halloween event or something?
It's February?
Wrong season for that.
I was gonna say. Halloween is all about costumes. Speaking of costumes, it makes me think about monsters, which makes me think about unidentified animals. I think my favorite unidentified animal is the chupacabra found in Puerto Rico. It has big fangs in its mouth and it sucks the blood of humans and livestock. It can jump over 15 feet. I don't remember the specific height, but it seems to be relatively small in comparison to other monsters. So is an unidentified animal just a cryptid? Isn't chupacabra a cryptid?
Maybe she was talking about that one thing.
What?
Don't make me say it. You know what I mean, don't you?
No. I absolutely don't. Yeah, agreed.
There's no point in paying further attention to her.
Why?
We should head to
a different spot.
She seems fascinating. I want to know what she's got going on right now, because I don't get it. It is a simulation. They're not referencing the time of year in-game. They're referencing the time of year IRL. Oh, jeez. Quite possibly. It's Gen! Still don't know why Gen appeared in Tokiko's Somnium.
Really?
She left pretty quick, though.
Dang. Why was Mame here?
Valentine's Day today, isn't it? Well, she brought some chocolate.
Aww.
Chocolate?
Cute.
Yeah, why? Is something wrong?
Mame saw Tara at the studio. Right after that, she saw Kamiji's body. But she still brought Gen chocolate? Well, maybe she's trying to keep up appearances. Maybe she's not as traumatized as we think she might be. Or maybe the trauma is making her act in a normal way without trying to, like... She's repressing it, I guess, maybe. Oop. What food do you like? Spicy! Oh, dang it. Wrong answer. Should have picked an impish one. I am back with a freezing ice pack? Hell yeah. I hope you can cool down quicker like that. Where is Mame?
She was headed to Iris's house.
Oh!
the Sagan household.
Okay.
Thanks. I've been trying to get a hold of her, but...
Her phone is out of battery.
Dang.
She told me earlier.
I see.
Are there no charging ports anywhere that she's been? Gen and Mame are close. I can't tell him there's a reason to believe Mame ran into Tara. I don't want him to worry about her. I'll play it off.
Well, you see...
He's gonna be a terrible liar, isn't he? Yes, he is.
I tried calling Iris, but still no dice.
Aww.
We should just head to the Sagan household.
Yeah.
Yeah, good idea.
Alright, Sagan we go! Where are the girls? This elusive trio? They're not here either? At least we get to see the ultimate wife. The most normal, average person in any of these video games. Hitomi.
Mame was here, but she left with Iris to go somewhere.
Damn it. We're just all one step behind. Hitomi, my beloved. What are you, Thunder Phoenix? Date? Your Date kin? In love with Hitomi?
I see.
Is anything gonna happen between those two, by the way? Are Date and Hitomi ever gonna, like, get together? Oh, here it is, about Date. Let's start with this. Date and Hitomi had a deep relationship. I know that.
Why do you ask?
Well,
I haven't seen Date in a while.
I guess being... Now that he's got a different face, it might be a little weird, you know? And that face is also the face of a serial killer. Might be really weird.
I've been waiting for him, but...
He's been ghosting her?
I'm sorry to ask such a delicate...
Wow. Honestly, kind of expected of Date, but damn, what a dick move.
No, it's okay.
Oh, I need those two to be together. Where did Iris and Mame go?
I'm not sure. They didn't tell me where they were going.
Damn it. Anything off about them?
Anything off about them?
Stop repeating my words.
Like a state of shock or panic, maybe?
Let me think. Iris seemed normal.
Oh, that's good at least.
But I do recall Mame seemed troubled.
Oh no.
She didn't say a word while she was here.
This poor girl. We're gonna sync with Mame, aren't we? Does the ceiling here seem really low? It does seem pretty low. Well, I don't know much about Japanese architecture or anything at all, but are Japanese houses, like, do they have lower ceilings, maybe?
While Iris was preparing to leave, she just stared off into the distance.
Oh, this poor girl.
Sorry to have wasted your time.
There's no such thing as wasting time when you're investigating.
Is there? I mean, if you're investigating while the wasting time is happening, I guess there's no waste.
Even the most insignificant piece of information could be relevant.
That is true.
Ryuki, I've never seen you so positive.
Maybe you're a good influence on me.
Oh, sweet.
Let's get going. We need to find Mame.
Alright, I do want to have a look at the picture, though. Look at them! They've still got the picture up of her and Iris and Date. There are pictures on the wall. That's it? That's the only description we get from that? There are pictures on the wall? Wow. That sucks. That's so terrible of a description. Hello, Shoma!
Don't get in the kotatsu without permission.
Oh,
it's
sorry.
cold out, and I'm cold.
What are you doing here?
I wanted to ask a few things. But before that, Shoma... No, never mind.
How has Shoma not been, like, alerted to child services? He's 12 and his only parent just died. Unless his mother's gonna come and get him. I decided not to ask him about what happened at the studio. It would be cruel to remind him, not to mention I didn't want him running off again. It would probably be best to avoid talking about Kameji and the interrogation from the cops. I wanted to ask about... Mame.
Yeah?
Do you know where she is?
I have no idea.
Dang. We went everywhere today and still got nothing. Oh, how did you get out of the Ferris wheel?
What are you talking about?
See?
The Ferris wheel.
I knew it. He never went to the Ferris wheel. I swear Ryuki was hallucinating it.
I didn't go to Misatan.
What? That's impossible.
You saw things,
saw you get on the
Ryuki.
Ferris wheel.
Maybe you saw my doppelganger?
No, I think Ryuki is just losing his mind, unfortunately.
My clone.
Your clone? No, I don't think so. I mean, we may have the technology for it, but...
Tomorrow I don't even want to go to school. Is it gonna be really hot tomorrow as well?
Not to mention, it's forbidden by law.
The law doesn't mean anything.
Oh! Damn. Big words for a 12-year-old.
Not to a psycho like Chikara.
Now that's true, though.
What do you mean?
Oh, we're gonna learn about the genetic stuff in this route instead?
They're researching cloning.
Oh!
So maybe they secretly made my clone.
Impossible.
Considering they're looking for his DNA, they could have very well cloned him.
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Well, I'm not kidding about Horodori Institute research and cloning. Just about cloning me.
How do you explain?
I think they're just not gonna explain the genetic testing. I think that was like really important information, but I think they're not gonna talk about it in any other route. It's probably just gonna be talked about here and that's it.
Maybe you were seeing things.
Seeing things?
Maybe you got the TC Purge.
The what?
Purge? What is that?
Last year, they invented a way to edit genomes called Purge.
I don't remember this.
Purge was developed by Horodori Institute.
Of course it was.
TC Purge is kind of like a virus.
Kind of like a virus, okay.
People at Horodori Institute called it the organic nanomachine.
The what?
It acts kind of the way a virus does. When it enters the body, it latches onto bacteria.
Yeah.
And a protein complex called CRISPR-Cas-beta is made.
Okay.
CRISPR-Cas-beta can cut, move, and attach certain DNA nucleotide sequences.
Cut? Cut? Is this how the half-bodies are made?
When it enters the brain, it can even
Question
override
mark,
the
question
DNA
mark, question
structure
mark?
inside neurons. It can make you see things, make you dance. It makes you do weird things.
CRISPR-Cas9 mentioned, what, is that like an actual thing? That they're not making up for the game?
And on top of that, TC Purge
Is TC Purge a real thing? Oh, whoa, I didn't know that.
It takes over
I was just brushing this off as something that was like fictional and literally just a part of the story for this game. Okay, TC Purge doesn't exist, but the DNA stuff does exist. Oh, that's fascinating.
And it can be
They put so much research into the storylines of these games, don't they?
Shoma.
Like, they've done so much research on, like, different religions and stuff like that, because they've talked about Taoism and Buddhism and Hinduism, and now they're talking about, like, DNA and stuff like that.
Well,
this is also, oh my goodness. I can't imagine, like, the hard work that would have had to been put into making a game like this that references so many scientific and religious ideas.
There's just some stuff.
Sure. Oh?
Ryuki, we can hold off on Horodori Institute.
Oh?
We need to prioritize.
Yeah, we need to find Mommy.
Yeah, I know. Gotta find Mommy. But where did she go? Oh, we don't even get to ask his other questions. Okay. After that, we searched all over the city to look for Mame, but ultimately we couldn't find her. Oh no. Oh no. Hey, Tama.
Let's give up on finding a Mame for now.
What?
No, not yet. There's one more place I want to go.
Where?
I didn't mention it before now because I thought, considering Mame's mental state,
do you think they're gonna go back to the crime scene?
But maybe.
Hey, can you just cut to the chase?
But
where are you talking about?
The maid cafe she works at.
You think they'd go to Sunfish Pocket?
She's at the maid cafe, Sunfish Pocket in Akiba.
Nah, I don't think there's a chance. Oh, there might, maybe. Anything can happen in a game like this, really. If they want her to be there, they'll be there, and they are there. Far out, bro. And what's Leanne doing with her? What?
Mommy, you were here this whole time? We were looking for you.
Well, no, they weren't. She wasn't here this whole time because everyone you talked to basically said, oh yeah, she was here, but she just left. I wouldn't say she's been here the whole time. Oh, she's so sad though.
Sorry to interrupt, but Mame can't talk right now.
Why?
I don't really know how, but she lost her voice.
She's got aphonia, and it's psychogenic. I'm sorry. Every single time.
She must still be struggling with what happened.
It's not my fault that everyone in this game is suffering from aphonia.
But then, why is she here at the cafe?
Wait, Leon's here.
Maybe she's at the cafe to repress? So you're not sorry? Nah, not really. It's funny. Well,
What is he doing?
it's funny to me, and therefore nothing else matters. Well, we can't wink sync? Damn it, okay. Let's talk to Amame first. About Terra.
Mame, you ran into Terror at the studio, didn't you?
Real? Thank you.
Did they say anything?
Listen, the first thing I do streaming for is to entertain myself. After that, it's to entertain the rest of you.
Like I said, Mame can't talk right now.
Oh, we're gonna have to, we're going to have to sync with her, aren't we? About the incident at Diviter.
I just want a clue.
Nope, nothing. Why are you here?
There's going to be tons of customers here, and they need as many mermaids as they can get.
So she has to be here because
her
people are
manager begged her to-
busy.
No, she can't talk.
She can write.
But
And then why did you go to Horridor
4 days
Institute?
ago, on the 10th of February, you went to Horridor Institute, right? Leon told me.
Hey, come on.
We're ratting you out, dude.
Why did you go to Horridor Institute? Did you meet Tokiko there?
We're syncing with her, aren't we? Why are you here, Leah, then,
I was
Leanne?
going to meet Kizzy today.
But Kizzy's not here.
She wanted to meet here.
She's not here yet, though.
Where is Kizuna now?
She told me a little bit ago that she's running late.
Ah.
She'll be here after she finishes shopping with Iris.
Well, now
Is
what?
Iris coming too?
Yeah, it was actually Iris who planned the night out.
You're telling me Iris is going out as a third wheel for you two on your frickin' Valentine's date?
It was her idea to have a video night at the cafe.
What is a video night?
What does that mean?
I don't really know, actually.
Neither do
All I
I.
know is this wasn't a solo date with me and Kizzy.
I think that's a good thing. I don't think I ever want to see you alone with Kizzy.
I don't understand what Mommy could be thinking. What's going on in her head?
Why don't you ask her to write something?
That's true.
Looking at her now, I don't think she'll write anything.
Are you sure?
Well then...
Yeah, we should ask her heart, using the sync machine.
Oh no. Mame sync time. This poor girl. This is the second person that we've had to sync with to cure them of not talking. Here we go. Oh, I will say, I am stopping here.
I'm sure
We're gonna
that
go
you
into the
have-
sink and then we're going to save.
You know it's a crime to use the machine without permission. You could even get fired for this.
I figured, yeah, gotta leave it at a good cliffhanger, you know.
It's fine.
I'm guessing the sink is going to either be at Diviter or it's going... Her somnium is going to look like Diviter or it's going to look like Sunfish Pocket. Those are my two guesses.
Tama, can you control the machine?
Well, rookie third guess. Horridor Institute.
Are you really going to do this?
Oh,
Mommy
this
ran
poor
into Terra.
girl.
I'm sure of it. It's highly likely she knows something important.
Damn it.
Please, Tama.
I'm so sad
Please help
that she's so upset.
You're my only hope.
Damn, convincing words.
You're so annoying. Fine, I'll do it.
I love Tama. Not as much as Aiba, but I do love Tama. I think Aiba Date is still the superior duo.
Message because I'm sure you already know.
Yep,
Okay.
we have 6 minutes.
Could you start, please?
That's better.
But
Here I go. 3,
2, 1. All right, where's the somnium gonna be? Where is it? What is it? I'm applauding myself.
This is Studio Diviter.
I knew it! I knew it was gonna be Diviter. I'm so intelligent. Anyway, save and leave. Yeah, thank you for the applause. Let's go! Alright, that's it for tonight. I'm sorry. I feel like I was really low energy this stream, and I do really apologize for that. I feel like, especially when Tokiko goes on about the things with, the seams and the allegories and stuff like that, I always get kind of, like, I don't know, I end up being really out of it when they start getting into stuff like that. Yeah, Tokiko just kind of makes me zone out in the end. It's kind of, it's unfortunate. That's alright. Let's find some, oh my goodness. Yeah, that'll wake me up. That'll wake me up for sure. Okay. Now to pick the next, well, now to pick who we raid out to. That does help a little bit. I kind of wish I was a coffee drinker, but alas. I think if I drank coffee, I'd have the same reaction that the squirrel has in Over the Hedge. So that's why I don't do it. Okay, chat. We got 2 options here for you to pick from for who we raid today. I just remembered a question I wanted to ask at the start of stream. Does anyone have any DS or 3DS game recommendations for me? I need some ideas on what games to get for my system next. Professor Layton. Yeah. Professor Layton is definitely I think is the best suggestion that I can give you. The Professor Layton games, for sure. Start with Curious Village, and then go on from there. But they're all really good. They're mystery puzzle games. They're so much fun. If they ever get a Switch port, they will be, you know, the first games, you know. If they get a Switch port, I will absolutely end up playing them on stream. I love them so much. So yeah, I highly, highly, highly recommend the Professor Layton games. For sure. Now, our options for raid. Chat, ooh, my brain's not working. Would we rather watch? We've got 2 very different options here, and I don't think we've watched either of these things before. We've got a Just Chatting stream, where someone is sorting Skittles. So that's kind of an interesting, chill stream that we could raid out to. Or we could watch somebody play Ape Escape 2. What's the preference here? I'm so on board for Skittle sorting. We can do Skittle sorting. Hell yeah. It just seems really chill to just kind of hang out and chat with someone. So we can absolutely do Skittle sorting today. All right, let me get that raid going. Where are we? Citrina. There we go. Start the raid. All right. I'll go to the ending screen. I'm going with Skittles. I've never seen anyone do that before. Me neither. So yeah, we're going to raid Citrina Shutterbug. Make sure to give her a lot of love. This is the raid message for those who are followers or viewers of the stream. And this is the raid message for those who are subscribers of the stream. Feel free to use other raid emotes if you have them as well. But thank you everyone for sticking around and hanging out. If you want to join me and others in the Discord, there is the link. And if you want to follow me on my various socials, there are my Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Oh my goodness. Where I post highlights of my stuff, and I also just talk about other things going on in my life. My most recent tweet was about getting sensory overload from showering because, I don't know, the water was annoying me today. But thank you everyone so much for coming. On Thursday, we will be playing... Thank you for the pipe, Ouija fan. But yeah, we will be starting Mystery Dungeon on Thursday. I legit cannot wait. I'm so excited to do that. I'm so excited to start on that game. I'm like over the moon about it. So I hope you all enjoy that, and I will see you all next time. Thank you so much everyone for coming. Bye-bye.